Whoops. Hit the wrong button and back out of the world. Hey, what's up, everybody? Give me 1 second to load back in and out. Having a bit of a fiddle there. Welcome to Stoneblock 1. A Minecraft pack that I've never played before. I played Stoneblock 2. Streamed it a long time ago. But I've never had the opportunity to even load up or play Stoneblock 1. Thank you to everyone who voted in the poll as to what pack I was going to play next. You guys picked this one, so here we go. So here we are. Other than loading into this hole and taking a picture, I've done nothing, so I know nothing about this. Hello, Random Guy. Hello, Minecrafting Mom. Hello, Baldy. Hello, Pingu. And hello, Mr. Terry. Welcome. So it appears I start with a Game Boy. Oh, a Game Boy with interactivity. Let's see here. Dan says, doing Stoneblock 1 and not 3. That's correct. I didn't like 3. And I never played 1, so we're giving it a shot. Michael Reeves, hello, first time here. Happy to have you, Mr. Reeves. Welcome. And hello, Mr. Gorb. All right, so here we have a book. All right, what's in the book here? We got quests. All right, good. We got some, okay, basic guidance. I like that. Hello, Miss Teresa. All right, so yeah, it looks like... kind of basic. Sieving, understood. Well, that's a wither skull a little quicker than I would expect to see. Oh, I guess this is probably long term. That would make more sense. School in 3 hours and you're watching Minecraft? Make sure you get enough sleep, boss. Let's see here. Trying to get past this create mod. Yeah, I don't like create. So yeah. I wouldn't say easy. The issue I have with number 3 is railroading. It really only gives you one way to get through the pack, and it requires create, a mod that I don't enjoy. So doing something where everything relies on something whose main job is to make normal processes harder for no benefit just was not my jam. I tried it. It didn't work out for me. But I played another one. The other packs that I had up for vote, probably going to play through some of them as well. We also had, what was it? Vault Hunters was up there. All the mods 8. Probably going to do one of the 2 of those after I finish playing through Stoneblock 1. But this is the one you guys picked, so that's where we're going to start. Let's see. We got claim chunks. We got books. Ha! There we go. What's this? Hey! Hello, Mr. Turtle. Welcome back, sir. Thank you for resubbing. I appreciate that. Look for his Onlydraven. Well, thank you, Mr. Reeves. I appreciate that. Hello, Hanzo. Finally don't have rehearsal. A day off? I don't know how I feel about that. Party? Oh, let's create a party. I thought I got to go to a party. I was all excited there for a second. Theme. What's this? Ender? What's Ender look? Oh, hey, I could change the way things look? All right, well, wait. Now, this is important. What's that one? New tech. Yeah, I don't like that. Oh, that one's pretty good. Stronghold looks okay, but I really have a feel for Ender. Let's go and do Ender for my theme. Look how cool that looks. That looks pretty awesome. Finally glad you chose it. It's a classic. Excellent. I've never had the opportunity. So we're going to start at the beginning, right? Let's get through some of this basic stuff. Pebble stone by breaking stone with an empty hand. Good news. I have an empty hand. I'm on Twitch. Yes, I'm on Twitch as well. I stream on Twitch Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. And over there I stream different types of games that are still open world crafting, but right now we're doing a lot of 7 Days to Die, No Man's Sky, Conan Exiles, Raft, a bunch of stuff like that. How does 1 differ from 2? Not quite sure yet. First time dabbling into it. So we will see. I'm going to gather some rocks real quick. Pebbles, it says I need. Okay, come on. There we go. Since you can't unfull screen Stoneblock, why can you not unfull screen Stoneblock? Not that I mind you watching me on your phone. Whatever's best for you. Oh, they even used an empty hand. I wasted those 2. That was stupid. Boy, I hope there's some more rock. If that was the only rock in the whole game, I'd be in trouble. Luckily, everything is rock. Quest! Completed! Oh, what the... Oh, no! Ah, the devil! No! That's not it. I want controls. Where are the controls? God, no, I hate auto jump. I believe they said they're going to fix it where auto jump will be off by default in Minecraft moving forward. Lord, I hope so. Thank you very much, Tonix80. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that. Look forward to seeing you there as well. Let's see. What are we looking for? Stones. I have the stones to play this game. How rebellish of me. I got a loot chest. Most important thing about this entire pack is it's got chickens, baby. I love chickens. Okay, I claimed it. I have it. Now we need a crafting table. Excellent. That's 4 cobblestones. I probably have enough for that. Oops. Thank you very much. Looks like Craven? Is that how you pronounce it? Thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. I appreciate it. Oh, loot box. What's in there? What did I just get? An awakened dragon crux. Oh, my goodness. Okay. How do I get out of that? All right. I forgot that this... one thing about Stoneblock is it loves to give you just insane rewards early in the game. All right. We'll put this under our torch. Pachink. Number 2. See, loot chests are OP. Yeah, I believe that. They were in number 2. And refined storage. I did check to make sure there was an adequate storage system, so I'm excited to dabble in that. So that's cool as well. And I got my handy-dandy Game Boy here, which I like. Get another loot chest. Let's see what's after this. Dirt! How do you do dirt? Stone hammer. Okay. No, this. So at the very beginning here, I have a feeling it will be stuff that we're kind of using. I got 1 stick out of that? Really? That's it? I need more. I need more rock. I need more rock! More rocks! Oh, okay, I didn't hit that hard enough. I wiggled too much. Wait. Oh, there it is. Scared me from it there. Oh, I forgot my loot chest. What'd I get? Some mystical fertilizer. That's like magic poop. Yay! Magic poop. Let's see. I see the channel, but not live there. Oh, gotcha. Okay. This is like your split screen. I got you there. Love Stoneblock. That's good to hear, Fruitcake. Like I said, I've not played the first one. It's been recommended before, so I'm happy to finally get in and dabble with it. I really enjoyed Stoneblock 2. Stoneblock 2 is probably in my top 5 mod packs I've ever played, so I have high hopes for 1. What is refined storage? Refined storage is kind of what became, if I remember correctly, before AE. So imagine if you took an AE system and all the worst parts out of it, then you'd have a refined storage. So imagine you make your monitor, you make your whatever the hell it is, you've got your disk drives that you put your storage slots in. That kind of sounds like AE, right? But with a refined storage, if I make a storage disk, if you will, that holds 500,000 items, it'll hold 500 different items, 1 of each, or it'll hold 500,000 of 1 item. There's no limitation to how many different items can go in that. Whereas AE, you may only be able to have tons of an item, but you can only have 64 different items in there. And the resources to build a refined storage are much, much easier, and it requires much less power. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yes, I was getting stoned. Don't hold me to that. Whoop. Patrink. All right, I needed a hammer. I believe that's a hammer recipe, right? Yeah, it is. Look at me remembering things. What's that? Give me that. Why don't I got those stones? Give me those. So I need to make dirt. We'll make 4 dirts. I don't know how many I'm supposed to make. Oh, hold on a second. What does that button do? Oh, no vein mining, it appears. Okay. Twerking already? In my mind, I'm always twerking, Teresa. Let's see. Iron chicken? Yeah, we're going to definitely do some chickens. Playing away where if I get up loot, I need to be able to make the item first. So refined storage is just a very good storage system. It's probably my favorite storage system, to be honest with you. As much as I like simple storage and stuff from Sky Factory, refined storage is, I think, just an overall better rounded out storage. So I'm pleased to see it. How many do I need? 10 dirt? Good Lord. I had no idea. I need to make better tools. Hold on. Let's punch some more rocks here for a minute and get a pickaxe. We'll speed this up. There is ore excavation. Oh, well, it doesn't use the tilde key. So bear with me. No, the tilde key pulls up this. So if so, the tilde key has its own pre-generated. So if it's in here, it must be set to something different. Which is fine. I'm not against that. Is that 5? Is that enough? No, 4 will give me 2 sticks. So I still need some more stone. Okay. Refined storage is building the highest level disk drives. Needs fast cooking ability? Is that in Stoneblock? Because I've never had that problem in any other pack I've played. I've used refined storage in Skyform, Sky Factory 3, of course. That was the primary storage method in there. And you didn't need anything crazy for it then. Of course, they might have changed it. Who knows? The world. Of course, this is an older pack, so it may, if they have changed it, it may not show. What you mean I can't have a pickaxe? Requires wood. Okay, so I can't use those sticks to make a pickaxe. Well, I slightly wasted that, but that's all right. Now I know. 9. I'm going to need one more to be able to, excuse me, make what is next. Ooh, no, don't do that. Padoop. 6. Okay, that's good enough. Chunk. Okay, so there we go. Now I got to put these down and turn them into dirt. Sky Factory 3 is a great pack. Sky Factory 3 was my first mod pack I've ever played. And I loved every second of it. And it's probably the pack I've played the most, other than Sky Factory 4, of course. Dirt! Wait, I've got 10 dirt. Why are you not giving me this quest? There it is. Claim. Alright, next. It wants me to make a crook. Okay, I'm assuming that's just a regular cook recipe, which I probably needed the sticks, stone sticks for that anyways, so I probably didn't waste them after all, which is good. Oh, you can just do it right on the stone? Oh, sweet. That's faster. Oh, wait. Do I need this pebbles? I guess I don't. No, that's probably a good call. Look at me adding an extra step to my own time there. Alright, so I need 2 more sticks, right? Should do that. And then a crook is that. Or is it that? You're going to be like that, are you? Andesite. Really? You got to be a stone crook. Oh, it's cobblestone in this one. Oh, okay. Well, that still works. No complaints. I've been playing Galacticraft. I've played Lepicio's Galacticraft is the mod pack that I've played that has Galacticraft in it. And it's also in Insane Craft. So I've played it in 2 different packs. But I enjoyed it a lot. I just wish it had gotten finished. Certus Quartz Block. Fancy. All right, let's see. What do I need to do? Oh, I should probably look at the quest, right? The quest. Claim. Next, saplings. How do we get saplings? That I don't remember. Are obtained by breaking dirt with a crook. Oh, well, I got some of those. Let's just do 3. I don't want to go crazy with the cheese whiz till I know what I'm getting here. Oh, 3 different saplings. And an upgrade, a speed upgrade. Again, some of the stuff you get is so weird. How about Sky Factory for your next Sky Factory run? I did one not too long ago. And I did that, and then I did Sky Factory 1, because it came out right while I was doing 3. Sky Factory 3 is a very fun pack to play. I never felt it streamed quite as well. Mostly because there's not any real progression to Sky Factory 3. You just get in and do what you want. Which is not a bad thing, mind you. Twerking! Oh. Wait a minute. How many saplings did I need for that quest? I probably shouldn't have planted that yet. Oh god, it wants me to have a ton of saplings. Okay, I didn't realize that. Give me that back. I need you. I'm going to need so much more dirt than I thought I did. That is an awakened that is correct. That is an awakened draconium crux. It was a loot reward, which is vastly overpowered from where I'm at. You need that to go. If I remember correctly, it has to go underneath mystical agriculture seeds that for awakened draconium. It's what allows the seed to grow above it. It's a very good reward. Yeah, I got no complaints about that. Let's put these up here real quick. Spooky sounds. One of you may need to hold my hand. That's awfully spooky. I'm just saying. Now, early game, like I am right now, you're going to notice that I'm very consistent about breaking the same blocks on 3 of the walls. Because I usually end up expanding out 3 different directions. This kind of ends up being ground base, and then I head out that way, and that way to expand my areas, if you will. So that's kind of what I'm doing to these first levels when I'm just cleaning out stone. Is that a corner piece? I want to get rid of the corner pieces. An OP pickaxe? I think when I played Sky Factory when I played Stoneblock 2, I want to say my first reward was like a party pickaxe, which just was insane to have that early in the game. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the party pickaxe, only because I feel it breaks stuff too quickly. The cake is nice. I mean, I'm not going to complain about cake. Look at me. Do I look like someone who complains about cake? Obviously not. But, yeah. Cake, right? Oh, goodness. I just realized that the wrong thing is up. Hold on a minute. Still showing Twitch from yesterday. Nope, wrong one. There it is. There we go. 25 people watching me. Good Lord. Hey, everybody. If that's accurate, holy hell. Welcome. It is a pleasure to have you. Thank you for coming by. Oh, also, if I haven't asked yet today, you know what would be super cool? If you wouldn't mind. If you have a second, if you wouldn't mind clicking that like button, it definitely does help the channel. And if you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can hang out with me all the time. I'm here every Sunday night and Monday night with Minecraft content, then every other Tuesday night with some Dungeons & Dragons story content. So lots of different fun stuff happening here. Let's see. Emergency vet bill for Mr. Midnight, unfortunately. So what happened there is Mr. Midnight, we got a new vacuum. Our good vacuum, after many years, finally stopped working. So we didn't have a ton of money to drop into a huge one right now. So we got just a relatively cheap, decent one to get us by for a few months till I can get something nicer. We fired it up for the first time, and it's incredibly loud. Way more so than any vacuum we've ever owned. It frightened the cats a lot. And Buffy and Patches came running downstairs, and a second later, so did Midnight. Midnight is a chubby boy. If you've been here, you know this. I love my boy to death, but he's a very chubby guy. And he was running down the stairs so fast he lost his balance and fell down the stairs. He didn't hurt himself too much. A little bit of a strain in his neck, but nothing too bad. But it scared him so badly that he wouldn't touch the floor. Like, he would run from one part of the house to the other, like, way faster than he could, till he's tripping over, running over the other cats, and he'd jump up on something. He was afraid to get down the floor. He was so afraid of the thing. So we ended up, I wasn't sure what was wrong. I thought he may have hurt himself worse. I couldn't get him to eat and drink for a little bit. So I ended up having to take him to an emergency vet, who we've determined, luckily it's nothing super, super bad. We have to do another checkup on him, but emergency vets are not cheap, unfortunately, so I promised my wife I'd throw that up there just in case, but don't worry about it. It's just a thing up there. No one ever need worry that they have to donate. It's just a thing we put up there if you're in a situation to do so. Let's see. Hey, Fruitcake. He's doing better now. He's doing much better now. After a couple days, they gave him a shot in the butt, and he was doing good. I mean, I don't know why I auto-sorted. I was trying to keep track of them trees. I need like 4 of each of these trees. This is going to take a little while. Good Lord. First few steps went quick, but you know what? That's okay. I'll have a plethora of trees to choose from. And the crook, fortunately, is not going very, down very slow, so that's pretty good. Likes to ride around on your Roomba. The girls were always scared of our old vacuum, which was actually very quiet for a vacuum. Midnight didn't care. Didn't bother him at all. Oh, we got them all. Okay, well, I'm going to pick these up. We got all our saplings. Sweet deal. Pick up that birch one. All right. Groovy. That's a lot of success right there. Let's check our Game Boy. Loot box. What's this? Floral fertilizer. 5 of them. It's used to obtain Botania flowers. Right-click it on glass. That one's not going to be one grass, not glass. We're going to be doing that a little bit. Wood. Oak wood. Okay, so it wants me to do oak saplings first. Let me open this loot box. Draconic core. 8 draconic cores. Holy hell. So you can vein mine? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and take a look at vein mining. Let's go look at the controls here. What's it called again? It's not called vein mining. It's called, crap. Excavate. Would that be under miscellaneous? What would be under here? Applied energetics. Better Botania. Building gadgets. Chisels and tits. Lots of chisels and tits buttons. Crafting tweaks. Not sure what that would be under. I'm not sure what mod, is that its own mod? Evil Craft. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad Draconic's in here, though. I love playing with Draconic. We didn't get to go quite as far as I wanted to in Insane Craft because one of the magic mods ate half my house. Whoop, what do we got there? Whoa, Steven! Hot damn, buddy. Give him an extra treat. I will definitely do it. Thank you so much for that, Steven. I appreciate that. I'm gonna do 5 shots of Fireball. I got a Fireball right next to me, if that's okay for you. And we will definitely do that. I do, anytime somebody donates $10, I do a shot. Or Excavation. There it is. Excavate is Grave. Well, that's kind of ominous. What button could I make that's conveniently located within range of my hand? All right. Or Excavation. All right. Let's check conflicts real quick. Well, that didn't do what I wanted. I was hoping that would show me all the ones that were conflicted. Here we go. Key. Do that one. Okay, it's not doing it again. So I have to go through and look by hand. Excavate. Is that the grave key? Is that called grave? Why would you make that grave key? Why is that called grave? I've never heard of it called grave before. Is that a new thing? Well, let's get rid of open quests, and we'll make that numpad 3, which I don't care about because I'm probably not going to use it. Let's see if that was the only one. See if I can vein mine now. Nope, still pulls up the same damn bar. Let's try this again. All right, that didn't work. Well, that's just it. Now, well, I guess I have to put key in, right? So it says that's the only one for it, but it's not working because it's still opening up. So that must be in the programming itself. It's not something that's going to let me turn off. So that's frustrating. So I cannot use Vein Mine then because it pulls up this. Craft Presence. Well, whatever that is, it's irritating as hell. So I got to figure out what button is near me that I can reach. Oh, what was that? Hey, Ryan, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Glad that I could help. Oh, real quick. While I think on this, give me a moment while I grab a shot glass. Hold on a second. Hold on, Buffy. It's okay, baby. Wait. Little Buffy's sleeping next to me right now. She's my little girl. All right. Well, I kind of want to have it. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to find out what button I want to what normal button do I press do I want to sacrifice for that, though, right? Every other button around the movement buttons are usually key for something that I don't want to lose either. I don't have to use 2 hands every time I want to vein mine, so I don't want to be on the other side of the keyboard. I need to be something that's conveniently reachable in order to do it. There. Excuse me. Oh, God, no. I don't want to be caps lock. If you've ever watched me stream, you'll know that I type in caps all the time. No, because I don't want to try to hold shift and that button and whatever else every time I want to vein mine. It's just going to be very inconvenient to do that is the problem. Think about that. Every time you vein mine, having to hold 3 to 4 different keys, right? Should be able to do it quick and pretty fast. So we're going to have to change that to Q. Let's see what Q does, because I'll be honest, I don't remember. See what Q does. O, P, lots of G's. Not seeing Q at all. Well, drop selected item. Oh, yeah, that does that. Well, I guess we'll do that and put it on num3 as well, because I don't need that. See if that'll work. So that's... Still doesn't... No, it's not working either. Yep, guess I just don't get fucking vein mine. That's all right. I'll worry about it later. It's not as big of a deal. Or you can't vein mine with that tool. One or the other. I can't tell you. So, well, let's just get back to what we were doing and play the game, and I'll worry about that off camera and see what I can figure out. We just won't have access to it today. Wood. That's what I was working on. So I need oak wood. How many oak trees did I get? I got a few oak trees. Okay, so let's, I guess I don't want to hammer that. Am I going to, oops. Ah. Well, vein mine didn't work on wood either, so. Yeah, I tried to do it on wood. It wouldn't let me do it on wood either. So, sadly. Okay, see, again, you don't in other packs, so that's why I was unaware. It doesn't require an axe in Sky Factory. I'm pouring my first shot of Fireball because I can. Now, for the record, up there on the goal where it says emergency, when you donate via Super Chat, I've told you this before, it doesn't automatically add in. YouTube has no way for me to link that with Streamlabs, so I will add that after the stream, but I totally will. Here we go. Spicy. I'm okay with it, though. What do I do with my trees? There they are. Guess I should be... Oh, God damn it. Can I do it with the crook? Okay, crook worked. Worms! Draven has worms. That's uncomfortable, really, when you think about it. Oh, right. I forgot I can't vein mine that one. Chugga, snap. All right, how many do I need for this quest? 16. Okay. Blah. Wow, that's going to get old real quick. I'm going to have to see if I can research and find a way to get rid of whatever that menu is. Or I'll see if that is important enough that I may have to go in and just remove the mod, which I do not normally do in packs because it can have detrimental effects to the rest of the packs, but I may have to do that. Because clicks, whatever the fuck this is, does not look like it's important. Like I'm going to need it for anything. What is craft presence? Detect curse. These are not things I care about. Customer server messages. Reset to default. Is there a way to turn this off? Maintain a lot of effort when you're making this custom day port, which is awesome. Congrats for people who need this. I'm not knocking the dude who made it by any means. Let me clear that up. But I don't. So right now, it's in the way. Well, yeah, but I also need the wood for the quest, and I don't want to waste it before I have the quest. I will after I have the quest done, but I need the wood for the quest. No, we're done. We'll finish this tree up. Cha-ching! Oh, that's not where I want to go. I want to go to my claim. All right, what's next? Make a chest. Well, let's hope that's a regular recipe. But first, let's see what we get. Ka-chink! An ultimate furnace. 9,001% efficiency. Well, that's a noise. Wood pile. Okay, well, that's interesting. There's 4 chests. Did I not get credit for that? There we go. Claim. Hey, Smitty. Oh, we had to take Mr. Midnight into the vets unexpectedly. He's okay. He's doing all right now, though. So, throw that out there. Thank you. Make all the Tinker's junk. Okay, well, we got to do... I forgot Tinker's in here. I feel like I shouldn't even use that furnace. Like, it's a good furnace. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking the furnace, but I feel like that's just drastically overpowered for where I'm at in the game. You know what I mean? I feel like that was the only downside I had with Stoneblock 2 is that the rewards were game breaking. Like, you know, I haven't got a stick yet. You know, I got Search This Quartz. That seems like an eloquent gift. Even the upgrade is decent, but good lord, an ultimate furnace? That's horrendous at the beginning. I want to thank you for all the old videos subscribed before. You're very welcome, Conch. Thank you for coming back by. Pleasure to have you. Yeah, he's doing okay. He's getting by. 16 Black Lotuses. Okay. So now I've got the juju. I can make some actual wood sticks with my other one wood stick, which has EMC again. Thank God. That I'm going to be happy to see. The last pack, the nerf that they gave Project D was harsh. There's an axe. While we're here, we'll make a pickaxe. Okay, there we go. Getting an upgrade. I got an achievement. That's cool. Can't use Buffy Butt here. Yeah, those are locked in part of the membership here on YouTube. It works a little bit differently. Chest called Small Storage Crate. Gives a lot of storage. I love the crates. The crates are good blocks. I'm trying to make a table. Okay. Well, I will have fun making it. Let's get into Tinker. Pull up all the benches so we can just knock them out one at a time. I'm not a fan of Tinker benches. You guys know this about me. I don't normally use them. Really? Is that wood? Okay. I don't normally use them. I greatly prefer to have every other weapon in the game besides Tinker's tools. Sometimes you don't have any choice. You got to use them for a while. I'm going to probably need more wood here. Let's grab those. Let's see. What do I need? I already made one of those. I'm going to need a second one. Let's go ahead and make all that into wood. That is not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. So there's one of those. Excuse me. There's one of those. Those are all the same. This takes up so much room in the JEI, man. For all the same stuff. There we go. Patterns chest. We'll take that. Part builder. I used all my logs. Well, poop. Such language, Draven. Come on. Get it growing. Blah. Too much growing. Oh, God. So infuriating. Having to refigure out where to put my fingers back down is killing me. All right, there's another one. Let's see. What's after that? That'll be this guy. Oh. Wait. What did it just take? Oh, nothing. Okay. And then a tool station. I need some more of those things. Need more sticks. Stick. Try that again. More of those. Then we go back over here for the tool station, which is that. All sorts of poppies up here. Hey! Mr. Terry, welcome back to the membership program, sir. Why are you screaming? Not you, Draven. Oh, goodness. Let's see what else we got here. What am I missing? I feel like I've done all the important ones. Oh, I need a blank pattern. Because I used a blank pattern, it doesn't count. That's just criminal. Sticks and the stones. I technically have 7. I don't even need to eat this apple yet. I just realized that I haven't lost any hunger. Seems odd to me. Claim! Alright, now we've got to make a smeltery. Now this will be helpful, but it's going to take a while. Do we do that, or do we move forward with string first? I feel like before I worry about building a smeltery, I should get to the point where I can get iron and stuff to actually make anything of value. Probably for the best. We'll do that. Let's open this loot chest first. Oh, God! All right, here 7. 7 chance cubes. Totally forgot chance cubes were in here. It did in Stoneblock 2. I don't remember about this one, but we'll take a look real quick. Transmutation. Table takes, tons and, still is hard. All right, so Stoneblock rules, right? Stoneblock rules. We have to use chance cubes when we get them. That's just how Draven rolls. But we're not going to do them right here because it's just going to destroy us. We're going to have to tunnel away a little ways. You want me to wait for episode 2 before I use any of these? I was just going to tunnel a distance away and make an area over here for those. But if you guys want me to wait for... All right, here we go. Put a 1 in chat if you want me to do it in episode 1 today. Or put a 2 in chat if you want me to save them and do them all tomorrow. You decide. I have absolutely no light. I've even got it on bright already. Let's see. I'm going to need a furnace. Why has it not told me to make a furnace yet? That's odd. I feel like that would have been early game. There's a furnace. Put a little bit of wood in there. Put a little wood in here. Get ourselves some stuff to make some torches. We got see, half and half. Oh, look at that. A good spread. We got 2. Well, mostly 1s. I'm seeing mostly 1. Oh, people want them today. Fruitcake doesn't want me to ever do it, but it seems like people are pushing for today. My goodness. Because Draven has to die today. Teresa, you're biased. You know you don't count. Damn it. Get ourselves some torches. I believe that the overwhelming consensus is number 1. Let's do a couple and see how bad they hurt. All right, let's start with that idea. We're going to dig a good distance away. I don't want destroying anything else. We'll do, well, because we could do 4 of them and then they're not really do anything, right? So if we get one that's like life-alteringly good or bad, that may put a stopping on the rest of them. But I got to get far enough away that if I summon some type of frickin' mansion, it doesn't destroy my crafting area. Because I know there are some of them out there that'll build like villages and stuff. And I don't need that drama in my life. So many things to do. La 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 la. Oh, wait, you know what I should do while I'm walking? I should be drinking, right? I got 4 more shots of Fireball to do here. And thanks to that other $5 donation, we're halfway to the next one. Another $5 donation, and I got to add a whole nother shot to the pile. Oh, I also do that. I also do a shot if you join our membership program for the first time. Not every month, because that would kill me. But if you join our membership program, that is another thing. I do a shot for that as well. You also get cool perks. Like if you see people with talking in different, that green font there, that's a member. They get a cool little Dungeons & Dragons dice next to their name. That changes colors and numbers on it the longer you're in. I think we have a Phantoms at a Diamond. That's over 1 year, and 2 years is Supremium, which is a red die. All right, I'm feeling relatively comfortable with this distance. So I'm going to make just a little bit of a room here. Now again, remember, the most important thing is there are chickens in this mod. We're going to have all the chickens. You guys know my love of chickens, man. I don't care how many times I play mod packs with chickens in them. I love it. All right, we're going to try 1 and see what happens. Ah! Charge Creeper! I don't have a sword yet. Supercharged Creeper with googly eyes. If I can get him to pop, I'll be okay. I just want him to kill me. I wonder how many hits it... Boy, he is not losing life, is he? Oh, there he is up there. Oh, well, there goes my pickaxe. Oh, that did way more damage. I should have been doing that earlier. Check it out! Look at that. Draven, why did I get mass materials in you? A gunpowder. Draven, champion of light. Well, I think that calls for a second one, right? What's up, Death Killer? Oh. Well, that's convenient. That'll help me survive against the next one. Ow! Ow! Zombies! Where the hell did you come from? Give me back my Game Boy. Turds. Why are the zombies back in the house? Hang on, I'm back here. Hang on a minute. There's skeletons. Vern skeleton. Those are the worst kind of skeletons. Come here, you prick. Hang on. There's more things in here. Why are all these things spawning back here? Vern skeleton with googly eyes. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. I see. It's to be like that then, is it? Yum, 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 yum. All right. Put this stuff. We're still got to get back to our tinker stuff, but I'm going to knock out a couple more of these. You didn't die. Of course I won't die. Draven, the ever-living. Hang on, let me grab some apples. I might die. Boy, those don't do a lot, do they? All right, maybe the next one will be give me all my hearts back. Shot number 2. Oh. Death Killer. I would love to play Sons of the Forest. It's actually on my wish list. I just, unfortunately, don't have the money for the games like that right now. Wow! Invisible Creeper. Invisible Creeper. Okay, that I wasn't expecting that. I died, but I wouldn't call it horrendous. Why can't I have my stuff? Ow! Ow! Sir! Quick, give me something in here. Now that's a horse armor. That's not going to help me. I don't have any weapons. Do I lose all your stuff permanently? Wait a minute, I'm confused now. Can you not get your stuff back out of these? Why is there a grave if I can't have my stuff back? Oh, he's got to break it. Okay. All right. I feel better about that. I was worried there for a minute. Put my clothes back on. As much as you guys enjoy watching me naked, this is a place for children. Draven's head. Draven got head, episode 1. Report it to everybody you know. All right. I did die, but that's okay. I'm still going to drop. We haven't anything world ending yet. Ow! Ow! Fire hail! Thou has been smitten. No, I'm burning. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Whew. That was close. I'm being deep. Can I eat my own flesh? Ew. Oh, that killed me. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I did get the achievement Cannibal, which is cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Hey, that's a one way to get all your hearts back, right? Wasn't really intended to have that effect, but okay. More clothes for Draven. All right. We only got 3 left. We're doing okay. Even though I've died barely, we're still doing okay. Oh, hello, Dr. Travius. Paper? Huh. Well, that's all right. That's okay. I'm all right with that. Sir, I need you to take on anything that comes out of this cube. Oh, that guy's dead. That guy is screwed in there. Sir! Oh, you hid underneath of there, you sneaky bastard. Well done, sir. That's giving me dust? I could probably use dust. Oh, vein mine that. I can use some dust. Interesting. I don't know what, other than, was that just make a drown death? Well, makes this room a little bit easier to deal with, huh? Last one. Oh, that's just a bunch of experience. Hey! Look at that. I don't even know if we died. I mean, I don't even want to count those deaths. They were really barely even deaths, right? I think we'll all agree. I think we're all on the same page with that. So there's that. There's that. Groovy. I don't need my heads right now. I got some bones and arrows for later. Materials and you I've read 1,000 freaking times. Oh, good. Cyclic's in here. I didn't actually bother to look at that. That's good to know. All right. Let's take a look at our quest. All right. So I'm going to go over here to string. Get 32 strings. Well, I know how to do that, so we're going to do it. Let me get my worms. Draven has worms. It's very uncomfortable. This will hopefully give me some apples, too, maybe. Not enough deaths. You forgot. I'm Draven. The ever-living. Cannot be smited, some would say. Hero and role model to children everywhere, some people might say. All right. While we're waiting on that, let's get all this tinker crap down. I never put them in the right order either. I'm horrible about that. There's that one. Crap. All right, we'll put that one there. That's fine. And then one of these things holds these. Oh, that's convenient. That's the one. Cool. Waiting for that to get infested. Put a death counter on the screen. Unfortunately, there isn't a way to do what. I mean, I don't have anything set up that would do that. I'd have to figure out if there's something like that that I could get a hold of. But I don't know how to do that. I can look into it, though. If you guys can help me keep track of how many today, I would be happy to add that on and see if we can get a rolling death counter for the entire playthrough. Tell me, is that something you guys would like to see? A little death counter in the top corner that counts how many times I die? Or I could just manually put something up there and update it at the end of every stream if I can't find one that'll so I don't know how I do one that would automatically do it. I use Streamlabs OBS, which, while it's getting better, still does not connect to YouTube very well. Majority of its stuff is designed to work with Twitch. So getting it to work within YouTube is very difficult. That's why when you make a super chat or super sticker donation, it doesn't automatically update on the donation counter. But if you use the donation link that's down in the description, that goes through Streamlabs itself and goes onto the screen. So YouTube, well, it's come leaps and bounds to being better with YouTube, 100%. It's still got a ways to go, is what I would say there. But I can look into that after the stream, or I'll look into it. If I may not have it by tomorrow night, but I'm sure I could work something out. I'll try, depending on how busy we are at work tomorrow. If not, I'm sure I could have something by next week. But I'm sure I could put a running total one. It's just something I probably would have to update at the end of every stream, kind of thing. Shot number 3. Whew! Still got 2 more of those to do. Let's test the theory. Damn. I was hoping this would put it in there. String. Only 15? Oh, no, that's enough. Okay. Cool. We cool, dogs. Oh, your string. Yeah, we checked out just a little bit ago, Gorbity Gorb. Let's see what we got in the old Game Boy. Loot. Mob farm. Okay, wants me to make a mob farm. I know how to do that. A basic mob farm's not hard. Or we could move into sieving, which is boring, but it's a necessary evil in a game like this. I feel like maybe the mob farm. Let's move past mob farm temporarily and move into sieving, because I think that's something that's much more doable in our present state. And by our present state, I mean, you know, what I want to do. I got some punji sticks. All right, see, that's a reward that's not phenomenal, so that makes sense to me. That's adequate. It's the same recipe as it was in Stoneblock 2. So I've had to do that last time to be able to do it in Stoneblock 2 as well. I'm going to open up some Cheez-Its because I'm drinking a little today, and it's good to have stuff in your stomach. All right. Wait. I need more wood. Damn it. That's better. Not getting a lot in the way of food. Again, if you have an automated one. I'll be making a manual one first. It's just going to be a little more time consuming. Until I have the stuff to be able to make fans and spikes and all that. Okay. Pretty sure I don't need logs for this. I'm going to need a few planks for this. So, I need a sieve. What else do I need for that achievement? 1 of 1. Claim! Loot chest. Excellent. Now I need a wire mesh. String mesh. What do we get? More punji sticks. Okay, well. Got a punji stick collection from Mel. Punji sticks will work in the place of spikes, but you still need something to blow them onto it. Draven knows all about blowing. You can trust me. We has a sieve. More achievements. More loot. Alright, what's next? A flint mesh. I believe you get that from sieving gravel, maybe? Let's get a little sievity set up here. Again, all that we're doing right now is very basic. This is going to look very different. I got a stone and a wood. Now, that's the type of resources I'm expecting. So, 16 stone and 8 wood. Well, that's still a good turnaround. It's good to eat Cheez-Its. It is! Rest tomorrow during my evil, depressing thing called a job. Hey, no problem, Terry. Have a good night, bud. 2 commands in Minecraft. / scoreboard objectives. Add death count. / That's a lot. I've never done anything like that. We'll try it. / I've also been drinking a little, so bear with me. / scoreboard space objectives space add space deaths space death with a capital C out. And then / scoreboard space objectives space set display space sidebar death with a capital D. I don't see anything, buddy. I apologize, I don't see anything. And, because I'm a man of my word, starting to feel the whiskey, I should probably do another shot. I mean, you know, if you're going to get me a little tipsy, you might as well get your money's worth, right? Episode 1. By the way, thank you all for coming by and hanging out today. There's so many people here watching. I am so much appreciated. I really do like seeing everybody. It's nice to see some familiar faces, and it's good to see regulars back. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me. I'm excited to start this new series. If you enjoy it, please let me know in the comments what you like about these packs, what you'd like to see in the future. I definitely want to make sure I'm making content that you enjoy. I do all this because I love hanging out with you all. So if there's stuff you'd like to see more of or you don't see, please let me know in the comments. I do read all the comments as much as I can, and I'd love to hear your feedback, pro or negative. Seriously. Shot number 4. Die so it shows up. I did both commands, Gorb. I have to die. Well, I don't want to die just for no fun, for no reason. That's not fun for anybody. An unexplained death. Tell you what, I won't eat anything. So that way I don't gain any hearts back. So if I die, I die. So I won't kill myself on purpose. But I won't do anything to heal myself either. That sound all right for you guys for at least the next one until we see if it works. Lee Von Gregory says, first time watching you live, but I've watched your Sky Factory tutorials often. Thank you very much. Appreciate that very much, Lee Von. And welcome. We are happy to have you. Welcome to the community. Jeffo says, sorry, I've been in stream for almost a year. That's all right, Jeffo. Life happens, man, and there's a lot of stuff to do out there. I couldn't bother watching me all the time every day, so I don't expect anyone else to either. So I just appreciate that you came back. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your support. It's good to see you, bud. All right, so we got an achievement in there somewhere, I think. Flint stiffened mesh. Draven needs a stiff one. All right, we're going to do that, but I need a crucible first. We need a crucible. We got to work towards automation. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a fan of sieving. Sieving is relatively boring. So the sooner I can get away from sieving, the better I am. The last pack we just finished playing was all the mods to the Sky 7, which you should all be very impressed that I was able to say that after 4 shots. Go ahead, be impressed, I'll wait. We good? Okay, I'm going to continue. So, yeah, that one required sieving as well, but we really got to automated sieving very quickly, so I'm pretty excited with that. Hopefully, we can do the same with this one. That's the goal, is to get it at least slightly automated so I don't have to sit there and do it over and over again. Water. Craft a bucket of iron from sifting to pick up water. Wait a minute. Let me read that again after I open this. Holy hell, that's a 64,000. Oh my God, that's 464K storage disks for a refined storage. I'm going to tell you right now, once I get my refined storage up, I'm going to use that immediately. I'm not going to wait on that one. That's going in immediately. That is the best reward I have ever seen from Stoneblock. That's amazing. Think about that. 64,000. Oh. I want you all to notice that I just realized something. Something that's never been available before to the best of my knowledge. Look at what's on the screen right now. 64K storage disk has an EMC listed. That means if I get to Project E, I could have unlimited storage in my refined storage system because I can reproduce it with EMC. Likely the other levels of disks as well, even the larger ones. Now, granted, once you get to Project E, you're pretty late game anyways, so I don't feel like that breaks the game, but oh my God, that's phenomenal. That's a thing of beauty right there. And I have absolutely no problem with that. EMC. Again, you got to get Project E up and running, which is itself an insane challenge in this pack. But still, it's EMCable. And I've never seen Refined Storage EMCable in any other pack. And I don't believe Refined Storage was in Stoneblock 2. I just used like chests and stuff because I hate AE storage and I don't use it. I'm not saying AE storage is bad. I'm just saying it's not something that I like using because the process of using it is very anti-fun to me. So you're almost never going to see me do an AE storage in a mod pack. Unless there's something I really want in the mod pack that can only be unlocked through AE, you'll probably never see me do one. If you check my Sky Factory 2 tutorials, there's one AE tutorial because I just don't have fun playing with it. That doesn't mean you're a bad person if you do, and I recommend that you try AE because you might love it. A lot of people do. And I like to throw this caveat as much as I do because I know I dump on AE storage because I don't like it. There's nothing wrong with you if you do like it. That's awesome. Minecraft is subjective. If you're having fun with something, doesn't matter if somebody has fun with it. Fuck my opinion. If you're having fun with it, that's all that matters. It's a game, dude. Play it and have fun. But you should always try it because if you do like it, that's okay. I can give you my opinion, but my opinion is not fact. It's just my personal view on something. So please don't let that taint you or keep you from trying something. It's like, oh, Draven didn't like this mod pack, so I'm not going to play it. Ignore my fat ass. Go ahead and try it. You might love the mod pack, and it's totally cool if you do. I have nothing wrong with people who disagree with me. If you've tried something and you have a reason to like it, kudos. There's never anything wrong with liking something, as long as it's not racist, sexist, misogynistic, homophobic, or any of that nasty shit that I don't tolerate on my channel. Because that stuff's not cool. But other than that, you're very cool. I'm going to do my 5th shot, and then I'm all caught up for the night. Wow, we went through a lot of Fireball whiskey today. But that I'm all caught up. So unless we get another $5 donation, or someone signs up for the membership program, or someone gifts 5 memberships, because you can do that now on YouTube, which is pretty cool, I'm done with my shots for the day. And that's okay. And thank you again very much to Steven and Ryan for the donations today. I really do appreciate that. I'm now going to continue with the game and stop yapping. I need water, so I think I need leaves, don't I? I think I need leaves for that. Let's see if we can make wooden shears in this pack. Shears don't seem to exist if you spell it wrong. Let's see what happens if we spell it correctly. Groovy. All right, so it turns out we can make wooden shears. All right, so we need leaves. And with leaves, I should be able to make water. Now, the only downside is I just realized I have no bucket. We're going to have to work on bucket. Bucket. That's the wrong button. How does Draven get a bucket? I guess clay would probably be my best way to get a bucket. Yes. Bucket. Chicken lover. Okay, so I'm going to need a bucket, which means I'm going to need porcelain. I think. Or is it clay? I don't remember. Let's look up bucket and we'll find out. Bucket. That's Bucky. I spelled bucket wrong. Hello, Sneaky. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And welcome. There it is. Unfired clay bucket. I need clay, which requires water. Suddenly, Draven is confused. Let's take a step back and look in the Game Boy. Craft a bucket from iron. Okay, so I need iron. Oh, wow. So we're hitting a bit of a snag. I can't move forward here. So I have to start sieving because we need iron. And I need to cook iron to get iron. And once I have iron, I'm not sure how many times I said iron there. Once I have iron, ingots, then I can make the bucket. So we need iron. Yes, it all makes sense now. It's all coming back to me. All coming back to me. That's a little Celine Dion right there. Not a huge fan, but she's Canadian, so I have to respect her. I need iron pieces, which means I need to sieve stuff. I don't remember what gives me that. Wait a minute, I can't sieve that. I grabbed the wrong thing. I have some dust. Let's see what we get from dust. Let's see what we got here for... Okay, we're not getting anything out of that. That's not very useful. Thought you got stuff out of dust from sieving. That's a very good point. Fruitcake. Fruitcake makes a delicious point. I have dust already, because I'm very cheesy that way. So I could get some clay from that. Let's see if this works. Yes, that's going to make water, and then I can get dust out of that. I'm hoping it lets me put dust in the crucible. I don't remember. But if it does, I'll do it. What is this? Hold on. Everybody park their horses and hold them. I've been suddenly made aware that walrus is in this pack. The walrus is in here. That's my favorite thing in all of Minecraft. I love the walrus. All right. Everybody remember, the most important thing that we can do in this entire playthrough is make a walrus. That's serious end goals right there. I want all the chickens. I want to get to Project E. I want to do everything with Draconic. All that really hard stuff. But screw it all. I want a walrus. totally going to happen. Thank you very much, Lex, for remembering that my love for the walrus is unending. Next to my love for Keanu. If you don't know who I'm talking about, there's something wrong with you. My love for Keanu is unending and will never, ever be destroyed. But the walrus is number 2. We are definitely going to make a war. Are you water yet? Okay, he's water. Okay, so we have a problem. There's not enough water in there. It won't let me put... Okay, I can't make dust in this thing. So I still need a bucket. Okay, that was a really good idea. Whoever recommended the thing with the walrus... I mean, the thing with the water... That was a very good idea. But sadly... I can't put dust in here. Automate the walrus? My God, man. I've played Sky Factory 4 more times than I can count. And since I have 10 toes, and I use that to count, that means at least 10 times. I've played Sky Factory 4 many times. No one has ever suggested automating the walrus. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I have to automate a walrus. If it's not in this pack, then it has to be in the next time I play Sky Factory 4. I must have the walrus. And thank you. While I was pondering the joys of walrus, some of you let me know I wasn't being patient enough on the water. So thank you very much for that. That was my fault. I almost moved on from that, making a huge mistake. So thank you very much for all of you who chimed in that said, hey, Draven, you dumbass. You have to do the thing with the clay, with the stuff. So we're about to have a bucket. We're about to have water. I'm so excited for the water. Water's very good. But yes, automate wireless. Yes. Now this says water bucket, and it does technically have a picture of iron. So there's a chance that this bucket will not give us what we're looking for the achievement. But if so, that's okay. It is enough to give us an automated cobblestone generator. And that's way more important. So we'll get some more water going and we're going to test it. Walrus. You know, I should make the walrus more important to my channel identity. You all know the love for my kitties, Buffy, and all that stuff. I really feel like I should totally do something with the walrus. We should bring something walrusy, like an emoji. I'm going to reach out to Shadowcast, our community artist who handles all the art for my channel, my emojis. I may have to look into seeing what we can do to add a walrus, because I feel like walrus is an important part of who I am as a streamer. Walrus. Yes. Okay, while I'm waiting on that, thank you again for the walrus. I know I went on a bit of a tangent with the walrus, but that's still serious business. What in the hell were we working on? Water bucket. Okay. And flint mesh. So flint... Something just happened. Hold on. Let me see what it was. Let's see. We got a pop-up from... Oh, my God. 269 SEK was denoted. Hey, from Arc File. Hey, man, playing Sky Factory 4, going all in for the first time, and your videos are a blessing. That's phenomenal. Arc File, thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. That's wonderful. I have to apologize. I'm not sure what SEK is. I'm going to have to ask. SEK, that's a currency I've never... What country are you in, my friend? I would love to know, Arcfile. Thank you so very much. I'm so appreciative of the fact that you made a donation and that I was so helpful. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate that. That shows to be a donation of $25.64. I've got that. I'm just interested to know what SEK is. I'm not familiar. SEK is so cool. And for the record, 25 makes 3 more donations because we already have $5. Or sorry, 3 more shots. 3 more shots. Oh my Lord, today is a special day. Let me get out the shot glass. Swedish krona. How amazing. I don't know if I've ever had a Swedish donation before. I don't want to say that I haven't 100% for sure. It's been a very long time I've been streaming, but I don't believe I've ever seen SEK before. Thank you so very much for your donation, and my first donation from Swedeland, which I know is Sweden, but I felt like saying Swedeland. We're going to pour you right off the... I owe 3 shots now. 3 shots. We're just going straight fireball. If I run out of fireball, I just want you to know I have peppermint moonshine, which is the strongest moonshine that I've ever come around. Mr. Gorb, you're Swedish too. Man, Gorb hangs out with me all the time. Gorb plays on my 7 Days to Die server over on my Discord channel. Gorb is a homie. I didn't realize you were in Swedeland as well. That's awesome. Again, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's enough to round us up to 3 more donations. I feel bad. You guys want to watch me play Minecraft. I'm chatting about other stuff. Let me get back into the game. Let me see. Whoa, we got a bucket of water. Okay. Good news, bad news time. We have our bucket of water, but it didn't count towards the achievement because it is requiring an iron bucket, which is sad. But we still have water, and I can get a cobblestone generator. That's more important to me. Shot number 1 of the final 3 shots. Here we go. Ew! Max! What's up, Max? Are you Swedish as well, buddy? Again, like I said, I can't guarantee it. SEK just didn't seem as familiar to me. Swedish? Swedish. First of all, for those of you who live in Sweden, huge fan of your chef. I'm dying of laughter on the inside, but I'm maintaining a straight face because that's a funny joke. You don't live in the land of IKEA, but the place is very nice. Very cool. I need to sieve something. Give me this. Give me this gravel. I got to get something out of this. I'm not getting anything out of this. Oh, wait. No, I got something. Iron ore. We need gravel. It's time for gravel. Gravel, 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 gravel. Hang on. I got to get some gravel. No, dude, do not worry. Yeah, for every $10 donations, American currency, we do a shot. And every time somebody joins our membership program for the first time, I do a shot. And every time that someone gifts 5 memberships, I do a shot. I do the same type of things over on Twitch as well. It's just a fun way of me giving back. People on this channel like to see me get a little toasty. There are a few streams where I've been straight right drunk. But I do appreciate the donate. It's just a fun thing. Now, if you are out there and you're like, hey, listen, I don't really like alcohol and drinking. I'd like to donate, but I'd rather you not take a shot. That's totally cool. Just throw it in the chat. I won't take a shot if you don't want me to. Not everyone likes to contribute to that sort of thing. I wholeheartedly respect and love you for that. But for those of you who are like, hell yeah, throw a shot on the pile, I am also fine with that. Let's see what we got in chat here. I know I'm trying to keep up with everybody. What happened to my hammer? Who stole it? I'm just kidding. I know somebody didn't steal it. I'm just being silly. Let me grab my cobblestone and go. I'm doing hammers because I get... I'll be honest, I'm not sure why I'm using hammers, but I am. So this is Stoneblock 1. It's a pack that I've not played before. I have played Stoneblock 2. We're in the very first episode of that. So this first episode is going to be a lot of getting started kind of stuff. You're not going to see quite as much of the late automations and stuff that I know a lot of people like to pop into my streams to see. The confusing and the more advanced stuff. We are, of course, going to get to that. There's a lot of opportunity to come up with some cool stuff in Stoneblock. I know that just from what I've read on it. So I'm very excited about that. But right now we're in the very early stages of getting everything up and running. So, hang out with me a little while if you're like, oh, I want to see that cool later game stuff. I promise we're going to get there. I wouldn't lie to you. Probably. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't lie to you. Oh, that's not the end. Oh, God damn it. I'm trying to remember this vein mine button. Okay. We need iron. I need a bucket. Bacon singularities. That's very cool. Drunk streams are the best streams. It's been a while since anybody's gotten me truly buzzed up on Steam. I'm buzzed right now. I'm not drunk by any means. I do have Vein Miner. That's a great question, Max. I do have Vein Miner on this one, but the Vein Miner key that we're used to, the tilde key, it pulls up this, which is a menu for a thing that I don't know what the hell to do with. So I've had to move it to a different key, which I'm just not used to using, so I keep hitting the wrong one. So Vein Miner is in this pack. You just have to really allocate it to another key, unless I can find a way to unallocate that menu, which I've not yet found. But I'm working on it, I promise. I'm sorry if I missed saying. Let's see. I love alcohol stream as long as it's not responsible. There you go, Arcfile. That's correct. As again, and to throw it out there for those of you who may be relatively new to the channel, I am a trained and licensed bartender. I know exactly how much I can drink and can't drink before I get to a point that is unhealthy. So I can guarantee you I'm keeping track of how much I'm drinking. And if at any point I reach a point where it starts to become unhealthy or a detriment to my health or anything of that nature, I will put a stop, and any remainder shots that have been donated will go into the next stream. I'm very careful about keeping count and making sure that we don't do anything that will harm me. Healthy, Lord knows if you're looking at me, I already do enough to this body that's unhealthy than to add alcohol on top of that. And I have a lovely wife who I love and adore that I'd never want to do anything to leave her sad or disappointed. So I'm very careful with the amount that I drink. So I will get mighty toasty, but I do know when it is time to cut me off. So don't worry about that. If you'd like to donate, for every $10 donated, I do a shot. Right now I'm doing Fireball, but if somebody really wants me to do some moonshine, I do have some peppermint moonshine, which is overwhelmingly potent, 50% alcohol, and incredibly strong. Tastes very good, too. It's in my top 3 favorite moonshines. We do Old Smoky Tennessee Mountain here on this channel. They are not a sponsor, but by God, I wish they were. I drink every new flavor they come out with. Peppermint I got before Christmas, and actually just got to open it the other day. Very good. Probably in my top 3 favorite moonshines. But very, very potent and a huge kick to the teeth. Totally going to tell you that. Let's see here. Again, sometimes I'm a little slow responding to chat. I apologize. There's a delay. Hopping bonsai pots. Excellent. Boy, I hope there's hopping bonsais. If there are, I'll totally use that. Lex says automation of a lot of machines because it's hard because of the mess of cables. Got that. Never mind, so do I. Can't you just switch the menu key? You know, I wish that I could. That is an incredibly great question, Lex. We looked at that, but when I pull up the key binds and the controls, that menu is not listed as a key bind, which means it's part... I did it again. Which means it's part of the actual programming of the pack. Which does make that a little bit harder, because that means that it's not a key bind, it's part of the original programming. That slows things down just a little bit, because there's not a way that I know of to directly remove that bind. Kind of like if you hit escape, right? I'll give you an example. Wait a minute, that's not an empty hand. Hold on, I almost messed that up. If you hit escape, you go to the game menu, right? You can't unbind that from escape. That's part of Minecraft. That's part of the pack or Minecraft in general. Unfortunately, in this pack, hitting the tilde button, which is what you hit, pulls up the conference configuration GUI. Now, I do want to mention, because I did see on here, that this GUI for this setting was created by someone specific, and the creators of Stoneblock 1s does ask that we show some showing and respect to that person. I apologize, I don't remember where that was. Hold on, let me see. Anyways, so I respect that. Totally cool. Well, I don't need this menu, at least not at this point. I haven't yet found a way to remove that. So it is something that I'm working on trying to figure out, I promise. Hold on, I'm working on getting stone for another hammer. Old Smoky Tennessee. Okay, hang on, I'm skipping the chat. Hang on. Listen to chat. If we see something wrong, we'll tell Draven. Please tell me. Yes, sometimes there is a delay, and sometimes, I'll be honest, I'm just not that smart. So sometimes I may be a little slow in responding to you. I promise I will do my very best to always respond to every... Oh, wow, look at all that cobblestone. Son of a bitch. I didn't need to do all that. I'm sorry. I just realized I was wasting my time. I will always do my very best to respond to everyone in chat. I love hanging out with you guys. I love being able to interact with the community. It's the whole reason I started streaming. But there is a delay, and sometimes chat goes kind of quick. Sometimes, like today, I've been drinking. So I may be a little slow to respond. I promise I'll do my very best to make sure I reply to every message if I possibly can. Okay? So let's see. Vein mine the stone. Max, that's a great question. Stone can't vein mine in Stoneblock, which, if you think about it, kind of makes sense. I'm surrounded by stone in the entire world. Being able to vein mine that might end up being a little OP, or overpowered, which is what OP stands for. To be honest, not everybody knows that. So, that's the thing. So, unfortunately, you can't vein mine stone in this pack. So, that's one of the reasons why I'm not doing that. Let's see. Stone, I did that. Already accidentally became immortal in Sky Factory 4. Immortal? Oops, that's the wrong button. That sounds pretty cool. Immortality sounds cool. Sponsored Draven alcohol companies. Hey, here's an interesting statement. This is kind of off topic, but on topic. Old Smoky, Tennessee moonshine. I live in East Tennessee. The main primary campus of Old Smoky, Tennessee is about an hour from where I live. It's in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and I worked multiple companies in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, including several haunted houses, one of which I managed. I worked in Gatlinburg for years. That was my stomping grounds for most of my late teens, early 20s. I love Gatlinburg, Tennessee. And my old roommate, who I talk about all the time, John, if you're not familiar with John, just hang out on the channel a little while. Old roommate John stories are the best stories I can tell. His younger brother, Mikey, works and is a very high-level representative at Smoky Mountain, Old Smoky Mountain, Tennessee moonshine. And I love Mikey to death. Mikey is such a cool guy. But I've never really reached out to him about sponsorship because I've always felt bad about, trying to use personal connections in that way. John, who is my older roommate, and his older brother, who was the best friend I've pretty much ever had in my entire life, unfortunately passed away many years ago. Try not to get into too many of the details for personal reasons, but unfortunately we lost John at a very too young age, and because of that, I would always feel bad trying to make profit off of that relationship, if that makes sense. If that makes sense to you guys, you know what I mean? John was such a great guy. I would never want anyone, including his family, to think that I was trying to take advantage of that connection for personal gain. So I've never really reached out to Mikey to see about sponsorship. Plus, they get so many great, big, large sponsorships that a little channel like mine would barely show up on a radar for a company like that. But I love Old Smoky, Tennessee moonshine. I love their product. I've tried other moonshines, and while there's good stuff out there, again, they are not a sponsor. I don't make a single penny off this. This is the one I'm doing. Old Smoky, Tennessee moonshine. Okay? Of all of the alcohol, I'm not just talking moonshine, of all the alcohol brands that I've drank in my life, which has been a lot, probably too many, really, when you think about it, they are the most consistent I've ever come across of putting out new flavors or types of positive moonshine. There are very few moonshines they have that I didn't like. 99% of them I've adored. All right, we're about to have a bucket, everybody. I've just been kind of chatting while the iron was cooking. I don't want you to think I wasn't paying attention. Ah, crap, I'm out of water. Oh, wait, I can probably put that back in there, right? Achievement? There it is! Woo! There we go. Let me check and make sure I catch up here. Excellent, became more drive all smoking chance and accessibility. Accessibility, which I totally applaud. Games need more accessibility. I just unfortunately don't need the menu. I wish there was a way to turn it off. Smitty, enjoy your dinner. Stepping away for a bit. All right, Teresa, enjoy your lamb burgers. I love meat. Don't clip that and use that against me. But I love meat. Lamb is the one meat I've never found a flavor to. It's just too gamey for me. I've never enjoyed any form of lamb. Just me. Glitch Prestige. All right, Max, that's good. I'm really late here in Swedeland, so I got to go. But thanks again. No problem, Mark Paul. Thanks for hanging with us, buddy. And thank you so much for your support, sir. I appreciate it. That's a good boat to save your spices or your beans and rice. Lex, I have no idea what you're talking about. Spices or beans or rice? I like spices and I like beans, and rice is okay. I have no idea what you're talking about. But I do remember I owe you 2 more shots. Here's one of them. Let's go. Phew! Still owe you another shot. 1 more and I'm all caught up. Can't defeat Draven. By the way, if you've been donating via Super Chat or Super Sticker, up in the upper left-hand corner when it shows the total, it does not add automatically unless you use the donation link down in the description of the stream, which is still totally fine. It just means I have to add it manually after the stream ends, which I will totally do once the stream is over and we have a total. Diamond, have to leave, got to go make foods. Enjoy your foods, Diamond. I hope they are delicious, nutritious, and I hope it involves, potentially, cheese, meat, and bacon. The 3 most important food groups. Yep. 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 Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. You can do that. Okay. Yep. I can do that. No. Yep. I need clay. First thing you open the loot box. Stone and wood again. Okay. Okay. I like stone and wood. Oh, we got 7 flint somewhere. Where the hell did I get 7 flint? I need that for a flint mesh, I think. Oh, I only need 4? Hell yeah, we're about to get an achievement, guys. Give it to me. There it is. I wonder if there's a way to take the flint out. Oh, there is. Okay, cool. Throw that away. Flint mesh. Upgrade. Achievement. More Game Boy. Where was that one? This one. Claim. What's after that? Diamond? Not gonna lie to you. We're a little away from that one. Loot box. Overclock upgrade and transformer upgrades. I don't think those are as important to me right now. But because I don't know what they are, I'm okay with it. The bottle for alcohol you show can be used later for save dry stuff. Oh yeah, the jars, I give them to my mother-in-law. She lives with my wife and I. She does all sorts of craft stuff. Cheese, meat, and bacon. Well, that's balanced. But don't forget to add potato, avocado for some healthy fat, tomatoes, or so hamburger mix for all. Okay, I agree with all that except avocado. I don't like avocado. But everything else in there sounds good. What happens is I was testing creative with cheats to unlock Project E, so I maxed out prestige, and the world unlocked the whole. Oh yeah, that's just probably more of a save glitch at that point. But yeah, it's definitely understandable. Understandable. All right, let's see where we're at here. Where are we at? All right. So we can't do flint. We need the eye. Oh, that's right. I was trying to get clay, wasn't I? I need dust for that. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. Ba-do-do. Boo. Boo. Bum ba dum bum 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 ba bum. I'm sorry. I got dust in the wind stuck in my head there for a minute. Now, Smeltery would help me convert this a little bit, which would probably be helpful. I just don't have... I'll have... So here's what I'm thinking. Hi, Buffy. Hey, my kitty's here. Hi, baby. Between today's stream and tomorrow's stream, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up some basic resources. If you've never attended one of my streams before, I try not to advance the stream without you guys being there, if that makes sense. What is it? What is it, baby? Hold on, my kitty needs me. What is it, sweetie? You've got treats right here. You got treats right here. Let me do it. Hold on. I'm helping my kitty. 1 minute. Here. You want to eat some treats with me? I think she just wants some love. There you go, baby. Sorry, my kitty needed me, and that's more important than life itself. All right. Avocado for life. Yeah, not my jam, man. I just don't like... The closest thing I come to enjoying avocado is Taco Bell has an avocado ranch sauce that they put on their chicken burritos and a couple other things. You can buy it at Kroger grocery stores here in the United States, and I use those to make my own cheese and chicken wraps at home. That's very good, but it's the avocado is very, very lightly involved with that entire process. Just saying. Come on. Come on. Give me water. Getting there. Lex is correct. Project E is unlockable, but you have to unlock it through a prestige mode before you can use it. I guess while I'm waiting on that, I can go ahead and get some more stone, can't I? I'll give you guys one more shot, and then I'm caught up for the night. By the way, guys, if you're out there and you haven't already, it'd be super awesome if you wouldn't mind clicking that like button. And if you're new here, please be sure to subscribe so you can hang out with me on all my streams. What is it, baby? I'm also available on Twitch if you have a Twitch channel. We'd love to have you join up as part of our Twitch community as well, where I stream other open world crafting games. I hope you guys are watching what I'm doing here. See this right here? See this little square? This is going to become a huge Stoneblock 1 area. All this wall is going to expand out drastically. We're going to have a huge base. Chickens everywhere. I hope you guys are hanging out and remember what we started with, this little square. Because there's going to be so much more once we get a little bit further. Alright, I'm going to speed up this third one and do that. There's our third clay. More achievements. I'm in the wrong one. Clay. Alright. So next is lava generation, which is a crucible, which is an unfired crucible, which is porcelain, which is clay and bone meal, which bone meal I don't know how to get. It says a heavy sieve with compressed dust and a flint stuff, and we got the flint. But I'm not going to lie, compressed is awfully hard to get a hold of this early in the game. I don't have emeralds, and I'm too far away from chickens, sadly. I love chickens. You know my love of chickens. Oh, they have both markets in this one again. Crusher, I don't have that. Wait a minute. Bone meal. I have some bones. Wait. Hang on, let's take a look at that again. So that was heavy sieve, which I can make pretty easily. Heavy sieve, so I would need 7 clay. How much have I got? 12. I could do this. We could do this, my friends. Where did my clay go? There it is. So if I take clay... I take this. I would need 7 of these. I even made an extra one by accident because I can't count. That's not where I want to go. That's where I want to go. We're about to have something. I've forgotten what it is that we're making. Yes, I'm about to make a crucible. How far are you from the cobblestone gen? Still a little bit of distance. I haven't even begun to get to the point that I have access to lava yet. That's what this is going to give me. The crucible will give me access to lava. So once we have the crucible done, we're not too far. Stick a torch under that, melt it into lava. I've already got a clay bucket for the water. So we really could have a cobblestone generator this episode for sure. Bye, Max. Have a great night, buddy. You love chimpkins. Gorb, I have no idea what a chimpkin is. But by God, I wish I knew. I kept the center of my Stoneblock 1 base and put an induction matrix there. Okay, that's cool. I also got 64 driver discs. Isn't that awesome when that happens? Alright, guys. I'm about to do my last fireball shot for the night. Unless we receive an additional donation of $10. And because I'm a sport, because I'm a loving and fun guy, let me throw this challenge to you all. For the rest of the night, for the next hour and a half, if you donate $10 or $10 cumulative, which means if you donate 5 and somebody else donates 5, it equals 10. That's the big thing. I'll do double shots the rest of the night. 2 shots for every $10 donated for the next hour and a half until the stream is over. But if you don't donate, that's okay. I just appreciate you hanging out. If you could click the like button, that's just as cool. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. But this is my last already paid for shot, so let's go. I have done 8 shots of whiskey in the last hour and a half. And then I just realized I did that wrong. Oh, no! Oh, son of a bitch. I was supposed to make the crucible before I kicked it. Oh, man. I'm sorry, everybody. I just messed that up. I need the crucible before I... What in the hell is that? Viaduct? What do you do with that? Okay. All right, so I'm not going to lie. I drank a little bit and I messed up. I needed to take the porcelain unfired and make a crucible first. I have made a mistake. I'm going to try to redeem that mistake in the only way that I know how. So here's the thing. I'm going to need bones, right? Bones are what I need in order to get more bone meal. There's only one way to get bones, and that's through skeletons. Now, I have 4 left. Thankfully unspent. I made a mistake there. That's totally on me. I totally have got that. I apologize for that. I'd like to blame that on my drinking, but, well, that's still accurate. It's my own fault for drinking. So I need to get some more bones. I'm going to give that a minute and see if some skeletons will spawn. We're going to get some more bones. It's all dark down there. That should help. In the meantime, I've also noticed something. I have a lot of death markers. Normally, M pulls up the map, but it's not working in this pack. Oh, it's J. I wonder if J always works and I'm just too drunk to know. I don't know. Let's remove these death markers. Nobody wants to be reminded of my death. None of you out there are heartless and cruel like Teresa. So I'm okay with it. Let's see if we can find a skeleton. Hey, Doctor, whatever the hell your name is. Do you have a skeleton? There's some. Oh, baby. Come on, give me your bones. Where's your friend at? Give me your bones, buddy. You know, walking into a room and yelling, give me your bones, could get you in a lot of trouble in the right scenario. All right, we got enough bone meal. We're good again. Look at that. Look at that. Draven Recovery 101. If you ever want to know how to recover from a mistake, first of all, don't make the mistake. But if you do, Draven method. Figure it out. Shino Tenshi says, Viaduct is a transport system. Allows you to go from point A to point C without walking. I want to say I've seen that in a mod pack before, but I don't remember which one. It couldn't be Sky Factory 4, because I would have done a tutorial on that. If it's Sky Factory 4, please, for the love of God, tell me so I can do a tutorial on that. But I don't think it's in Sky Factory 4. So I've seen it somewhere. I'm going to have to test that, because tubes that I could zoom through sounds pretty cool to me. I would like to zoom through tubes. Let's add that to the list of important things in this game. I have to figure out how to automate the walrus, and I have to learn how to zoom through tubes. Everybody's saying it's in Sky Factory 4. I'd like to take a moment to remind you that I am a dumbass. And if it's in Sky Factory 4, I should probably figure that out and put a tutorial on it. Huh. How strange. I can't believe I never came across that in Sky Factory 4. Zoom tubes. You know what? Bear with me a second. It's been made quite apparent to me in the last few seconds that I'm not very smart. So I'm going to write that down on a piece of paper. Because since I've been drinking the last little while, I might not remember that tomorrow. Now, I don't know the name of the actual mod. So I'm very poorly writing the term Zoom Tubes Tutorials. And I'm circling it like 4 or 5 times. That's how you know how serious I am. Zoom Tube Tutorial Tubes. We'll set that right over there. Tomorrow, I'll have to look into Zoom Tubes. And I will spend some time spending on Zoom Tubes. See if I can figure out how they work. You probably already know and I don't because you're smarter than I am. But I'm going to figure out how Zoom Tube works. And I think that Zoom Tubes would be a cool tutorial. If I could be just honestly and blunt with you guys for a minute, and I hope you don't mind, I'm going to be just honest and blunt with you for a minute. I really enjoy, and this is maybe egotistical, and I apologize, I really enjoy the fact that so many people get usefulness and help out of my Sky Factory 4 tutorials. I've tried to expand into other mod packs, but I've never really found a pack that I've been able to really tackle like Sky Factory 4. And so many people have come by in chats or in comments to tell me how much the tutorials have helped. It's a matter of pride and really just accomplishment that I've been able to help so many people. Set aside I'm a YouTube channel and I'm trying to make videos and make money and all that shit. More than anything else, it's so awesome when someone pops in and says, hey, man, I played this game and it was way more fun and playable because I was able to use your help. There's nothing more, what's the word I'm looking for? Fulfilling? I think I'd say fulfilling. If I made no money on YouTube, which I'll be honest, I'm not like a rich man, I'm not a huge channel. But if it all came down to the fact that people just got usefulness out of my tutorials, that would be enough. That's why I started the channel. Because when I started playing Sky Factory 3 and then 4, I found there wasn't a lot of resources for how to do a lot of the things without watching somebody's 2-hour Let's Play to find the 5 minutes in the middle I needed. So I started making tutorials so people didn't have to do that. And people resonated with that. And the whole channel has grown based on the fact that I've made short videos on stuff that you don't have to watch 2 hours to see. So it's a point of pride and personal fulfillment that tutorials like that have helped so many people. That's why it means so much to me when you pop in the chat and you're like, hey, man, just wanted to say I played Sky Factory 4 and it was way more fun and easy because I watched your tutorials. That to me, there's nothing more fulfilling and makes me happy than to see something like that. So thank you all to all who've used my tutorials to make yourself have a little bit more fun. That's why I started the channel to begin with. That's all this was meant to be. Just a way to make the game to be a little bit easier so you could get the most out of the game and have as most amount of fun as you possibly can in the time that you're playing. So any chance I have an opportunity to add to that, to make it a little bit easier for the next person, man, I'm balls to the wall, all's in. So Zoom Tubes, another great example. 3 years in plus to Sky Factory 4, and people still come to me with ideas of saying, hey, I'd love to see a tutorial about this. So if you got ideas for Sky Factory 4 tutorials, if you found a way to automate something that nobody else has, if you found something in the game that nobody else seems to have realized, man, if you reach out to me, I'm happy to look into it and potentially put a tutorial on it. I'm doing that purely to help the next person have more fun playing the game. That's what this channel's here for. So, again, a moment of levity and honesty from a fat guy on the camera. Just wanted to say that. I know you guys are here to watch me play the game, and you're like, hey, Draven, you tubby bastard. Get to work. Well, by God, I'm going to do it for you. Let's do it. Crucible. Crucible. We're here to do Crucible this time. I've got that. I need some clay. So we need a little bit more water. Somehow I got an Inferium Essence. Where the hell did I get an Okay, I don't remember the Inferium Essence. I don't remember where that came from, but I have a feeling like it's still going to be very good. So that's going to be good. Once that gives us one more bucket of water, we'll have some clay. I've got some clay now, right? Like, that's going to give me... No, don't cook that. I'm working on something. Don't do that to me. Don't steal my clay again. I've already messed up my community twice. Okay, I don't need to do that either. Got to stop and regain my thought process. I need to make 7 porcelain clay. I need to make that into a porcelain crucible, an unfired crucible, which at that point I can then cook. The mistake I made last time is I cooked the ingots before I made the crucible, which has required us to be where we are now. I'm back in control. Thank you very much. Let me catch up on chat. I've been preaching and not reading. I mean, Skyblock versions have never used big enough to warrant them. Okay, I'm still going to look into Zoom tubes. I mean, you know, somebody might want to try them. I'm all about it. So I watch your tutorials a lot, and I'm like waiting. Wait, he screams now. Yes, Phantom, I stream. I started streaming purely to be able to do charity streams, to be able to help bring money and attention to charities that could benefit from it. And little did I know that streaming would become a primary part of this whole project that is Onlydraven Gaming. So thank you all who followed me from just videos into streaming and who watch and hang out and chat, or even if you're in the back just lurking, watching. I love and appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much. Levon Gregory says, greatly appreciate that, because every other tutorial, as you said, is half hour plus if unneeded info for something to be explained in 5. And that was the problem I ran into, Gregory. I got tired of watching 10 minutes of somebody's Let's Play. The kind of Let's Play I'm making right now, right? And then saying, hey, wait a minute. That's boring. You didn't give me what I needed, right? Nobody wants that. So I agree with you. That's the whole reason I started doing the same thing as well. And it's worked out very well for me, fortunately. All right, what do we got? We got 9. That's more than I needed, but that's close enough. We're going to take this 9 and we're going to make this. Look at this. 20 minutes ago, we could have had that. But I've been drinking and not paying attention, right? So we're working there. Thank you for your help, Draven. Gorb, you're very welcome. Crucible, you're fired. Crucible, you're fired. Yeah, your lava castle is the first thing I watched. Oh my God, you watched Volcano Block? Whew. Wow, Phantom, you are old school, boss. Let me tell you guys something. Volcano Block, one of the very earliest, it's the first mod pack I tried to stream after Sky Factory 4. And I just didn't enjoy it. And looking back on it now, as someone who's a little bit more experienced, I was much too hard on that mod pack than I should have been. Because I came from Sky Factory 4, which in my opinion, to this day, is still the best mod pack I've ever played. Engineering goggles, red ribbons, and a black bow tie. Okay, I don't know what those do, but if I can wear them, I'm going to do it. Look at all that gear I'm wearing. Well, that's cool. I got a little bow tie in my head. Let's take a look at that. Oh, look how cute I look in that. I got a little bow on my head. I got some goggles on. I'm a sexy biznatch right there. Volcano Block was not the most fun thing I've ever done in my life. But again, when you come from a pack, a mod pack, like Sky Factory 4, that's so well made. And again, I was very early into my streaming, and I'd only played 2 mod packs at that point, right? Sky Factory 3 and Sky Factory 4. 3 was great, 4 was phenomenal. I jumped into another pack and I expected it to be like Sky Factory 4. It just wasn't. And I think I was a little too harsh on it than I should have been. And that is 100% on me for that. So, all right, we got a crucible going. We're making some lava. Why not make infinite water pond? An infinite water pond would also be a great idea. Now that you've mentioned that, kind of wish I'd thought of that before. That's a great idea. I could probably do, while we're making lava, let's go ahead and make infinite water. You know what? That's a great idea. That's a phenomenal idea, Tenshi. I know you're thinking, Draven, why didn't you think of that yourself? Because I've been drinking, I'll be honest with you. Didn't even cross my mind. That's a great idea. We're totally going to do that. We're going to do that right now. While we're waiting for our lava to cook, we're going to make a couple buckets of water. And then this is going to be our water pond temporarily. Right? Because I said I plan on expanding in these three directions right here. And then back I really didn't, other than for chance cubes. Which, lucky for Draven, we haven't had a lot of today. If you'll bear with me a second, I'm going to take a bite of very cold Hot Pocket. I'm a little bit hungry. And I've been drinking a lot, so fatty foods is good to eat while you're drinking. Pepperoni Hot Pocket. Only beaten by the 4 cheese Hot Pocket, in my opinion. Okay. I'm back. Lava and water is going. Okay. Let's take a look at our Game Boy. I made that. So we're hitting a little bit of a wall here. I could work on a Smeltery, but that takes a lot. Automated mob farm. Wow. It wants me to get 2 ender pearls. If the mob farm gives me ender pearls that quickly, I'll be giddy. That is not normal. Iron mesh. We could work on that. 4 iron is all you need. I could pull that off with the gravel I'm making. But right now I think that a cobblestone generator is more important. Now I know you're thinking, Draven, you dumb tubby son of a bitch. You're surrounded by stone. You have unlimited cobblestone. Yes. But you may have forgotten I'm very, very lazy. So if I can have automatic cobblestone going into a chest, that's way easier than me breaking all this stuff, especially since you can't vein mine cobblestone. Which, again, understandable in this mod pack. All right. There we go. We got water. So all I need is a bucket of lava. I'm also going to need some glass, right? So for glass, I'm going to need some sand. Let's make ourselves a little bit of sand here and get a little glass under our belt. Especially since Draven has mastered vein mining at this point. Thinking, Draven, you've mastered it? Totally. Totally mastered it. Mad skills. Like, not the kind of skills that end with an S, but the kind of skills that end with a Z. That's how you know how mad my skills are. So now we're going to make some sand. I'm going to cook it up. I may not even need that much glass, but for some reason, I'm going to do it anyways. Draven broke his hammer. Draven's a dumbass. We're going to throw that in there and get that going. Oh, I've got 8 coal. Does anybody remember where I got coal from? I don't remember that from a quest reward, and I haven't dug up any coal blocks. Where the hell did I get coal? Intriguing. Something to remember. Something to think about for later. I need a new hammer. We'll grab some sticks. Grab some cobblestone. That's the stone hammer. That's not the vein mine button. I'm still learning my vein mine button. Sand. All right, so we got some glass cooking. Lava's getting there. We're working on it. That's not the butt. Okay. Sorry, I hiccuped. All right, the bucket of water was going to make our infinite water source. I forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. Sieving dust or sand, well, I think is iron mesh can get you a yellow dust. Suppose it gets 9 nets you a block, and it has 200 source for the crucible. That is correct. I don't have an iron one yet, though. Still a little ways away from an iron mesh. You get it from sieving soul or sand or dust. I don't remember sieving sand or dust. It's possible that I did, though. Again, I'm not very smart, so it's possible that's happened. I just don't remember. So we're working on a cobblestone generator. Let's go ahead and pull up that recipe, right? Cobblestone generator. All right, there's cobblestone. Cobblestone generator, level 1. Cobblestone glass, which we're making, and then lava and water, which we're making. So the glass is covered. All I need is a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. Now this bucket of water is going to end up going in here, which makes us our infinite water pool, so I never have to do this again. The bucket of lava is a little bit slower. So once the bucket of lava is done, which we'll put in our iron here, that'll give us iron and water, and we'll be good to go. Good to go. So here's what I'm thinking. By the way, we've got an hour left in the stream, so let's talk about it. I'm going to try to get a little bit of resources built up for tomorrow's stream. Monday is one of our busier days at my job. If you've ever watched the channel, you'll know that I try to work on some of this stuff while I'm doing my job. I work at a call center, and I work from home. So my work computer is right here. So I'm sitting here getting yelled at by people I don't give a shit about. Very often I'm right here working on Minecraft or videos, or sometimes just reading news articles or watching videos, whatever. I'm sitting here doing me stuff. So I'll try to get some head start. If anything, what I'll try to do for tomorrow is build up a few blocks of cobblestone, of gravel, of dirt, of sand, of dust. Build up some resources from sieving, like iron and things like that. But I'm not going to build anything. I try not to advance our game, our playthrough, without you guys watching. So I'll build up resources, but I won't advance anything, if that makes sense to you guys. We have an infinite water pool. There we go. By the way, kudos to whoever suggested I should make that. I apologize. I've been drinking. I forgot who that was. I'm totally going to do that. All right, so as soon as we got our lava bucket, my friends, we have got this going. This pack has storage drawers. It does have storage drawers, but more importantly, it's got refined storage. A real storage system. I just finished All the Mods to the Sky 7, which was a very fun pack, and I recommend you playing it. It did not have a lot of options for storage systems. It really pushed you into AE storage, which, as I've mentioned, I don't enjoy. So I played the whole pack with chests and with crates. And boy, did that get old fast. I'm so excited to have a real storage system that I can craft out of. I really am. I can't tell you how much so. So as soon as possible, we're going to need that. Now, to get a refined storage, I know that we're going to need quartz, which very often comes from the nether. So we are going to have to look into nether opportunities, or however you get quartz in this pack, so we can get a refined storage up and running. That might be as simple as getting a quartz chicken. I'm not sure yet. I will totally be violating the chickens as soon as I can. That sounded way worse coming out of my mouth than it was intended. I'm going to do my best to get the chickens running for resources as quickly as we can, and then we will automate that into our refined storage, which will give us an ungodly amount of materials to be tons of fun stuff to hang out together. Hello, Tyler. How goes it? There's wooden hoppers in this. That is correct. There are wooden hoppers in this pack. I believe I remember that. We've got lava. Hold your shitty horses. It's time to get jiggy with it. What do I need? Lava. I've got lava. I got lava and I got water. Don't you dare mess with me, game. You better give me this frickin' thing or I'm going to be furious. Why why? Why is it not accepting this recipe? It's requiring another iron bucket for this to work. Okay. Listen, two can play that game. I'm willing to throw down with you, Cobblestone Generator. You think you've won? Bitch, I don't think so. Let's get us some iron. We were getting that from gravel. You know what? I'm going to do it then. We're going to get some gravel. I refuse to be defeated by something as lowly as lava. Let me get this going. Hang on. We're gonna vein mine the liver and shiznit at it. That's not the vein mine button. Vein mine. Give me this gravel. Give me iron, you bastards. And let me read the chat while I'm doing this. Doing good. Made incredible progress. My paranormal occult governmental TTRPG. Wow, that's awesome. Congrats, man. That's awesome, Tyler. Has to be same bucket type. Gotcha. That's what I just realized. Livon, I apologize. I didn't realize your comment was in there. That's way smarter. Thank you very much. Shino Tenshi. Don't have to be mixing of buckets. Same thing. Everybody knew this except for me. Shooting about 60, 70 pages, and I just nailed the dice system. Excellent. I'm actually in the process of very slowly creating my own card game. CCRPG, collectible card game. I'm hoping people will find it enjoyable. It's based on Merge Worlds, my Dungeons & Dragons story campaign that I've been doing for years, which I stream every other Tuesday here on the channel, and is also available as an audio podcast on iTunes, Spotify. If you like fantasy stories or Dungeons & Dragons or anything like that, I cannot recommend checking out my Merged World series. I've been running and writing the same Dungeons & Dragons campaign for over 30 years at this point. 34 years this year. So if you have the love of collectible games and things of that nature, it would mean the world to me if you'd consider checking out Merge Worlds. I've been telling and writing the story for 30 plus years, and I'm now sharing that story on both YouTube as a video stream series, or on all of the places where you can go to get podcasts, like iTunes, Spotify, Amazon podcasts, all that stuff. I got a whole mess of places where you can get it as an audio podcast as well. Let's see. Can make another. I'm working on that. Right now I'm making 2 iron buckets. I think I'd be faster. It's process power to you. I understand that. Love Merge Worlds. Hey, I appreciate that. Want to try 2nd edition. There have been several requests for me to write some introduction to 2nd edition, how to play 2nd edition D&D. I am thinking about putting together some guides or live streams to that nature. I'm still trying to figure out how much I want to go with that. Teresa says I think I'm going to come. Moog! Ah! Look at you spoiling it for the new people. Oh, see, now you need to watch it further, Teresa. There are some redemption arcs in there I think you'd find benefit from. Things I think you'd enjoy that would tell you about the future of Moog, if you will. All right, we're starting to get some other materials in here. That's pretty good. Tyler, I know that you have. I'm working on it. I'm just trying to figure out the best method to make it from. You know what I mean? It's not always the best for everybody. So I'm trying to figure out if streams or videos would be better. You know what I mean? All right, so I need water. Then we need to go into cobblestone generator. Click. We have a cobblestone generator, baby! All right, right there. Right, that bad boy right there is worth more than anything else I've done in this pack right now. And I didn't even lose my buckets. How's that for deliciousness? So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to slap this on top. Oop. Look at that. Cobblestone. It's making cobblestone for free. Which means I have to mine less, which is, to be honest, just very more convenient for me. Let's see. I've been asking for Moog City. MC menus. Gonna be live streaming some weird two I picked up. Swords. System found fantasy. Excellent. That's awesome. I have to resist it to the story as I start to listen to a live stream, but then get around. I understand there are over 300 hours of Merge Worlds at this point, which is a lot for anybody, and it can seem daunting. But I promise you, if you give it a chance and you get into the story, I think you'll really like it. I've never, ever had anyone come to me and say, you know what, it's just not very good, or hey, it's boring, or I couldn't get into it. People who give it a shot seem to always like it. I don't make any money on Merged Worlds. The viewership on it is very low. I have a bunch of cool merch for it on my website, as well as a bunch of cool Onlydraven gaming merch. If you like t-shirts or stickers or cups or mugs or any of that, check out my website, onlydraven.com. It'd be cool if you'd take a look, even if you don't buy anything. Take a look. I'd love to see what your thought is on it. But Merge Worlds doesn't make me any money. Merge Worlds is a passion project. That's been the vast majority of my life, and I just want to share it with as many people as possible. You know what I mean? I just want as many people to hear it. One day, I'm not going to be here anymore. I'd love to hear that Merge Worlds lived on beyond me. If I can leave anything behind me that will be remembered, I think Merged Worlds is the biggest chance of doing that. So, you know, any chance I have to get somebody to listen to it. Again, I'm not doing it because I'm trying to make billions of dollars. I don't make any money on it. Viewership is low. I just love to share my story. Waste of resources? What are you talking about, waste of resources? First of all, I want you to know I only waste resources because I'm slightly buzzed right now. The alcohol is fading. I haven't done a shot in a little while. The alcohol is already fading off. There is a lot. I agree. There's a lot of it. A lot of hours. Every so often I get someone to comment like, hey, I finally just sat down and listened to it all. Oh my God, I wish I'd have started sooner. You know what I mean? I do get that a lot. Didn't we complete something? There it is. There it is. I am thinking about making it into an actual role-playing system. Ooh, Mana Steel ingot. 16. That's a lot of Mana Steel ingots. I don't think I'm going to need that anytime soon, but that's still pretty cool. You know, we've done a lot today in the last 2 hours. We've only been streaming 2 hours so far. We got a lot of stuff. Oh, I didn't finish this. We got a lot of stuff up and going, and I'm pretty pleased with that. We've really been making some achievements here. Cool. Okay, that's 4. First of all, let's cook that to get... That's 1 less storage space to take. Copper is another one we got 4 of. We got 4 of those. We got 4 of those. Let's get some of this stuff cooked and out of my way. There's another iron, 1 of those. Pull that out of the way. We'll get that going. If you ever take a shot or I'll send... Well, I've got some bad news for you, Tyler. I'm done with shots. Today we had a $50 donation, a $5 donation, and a $25 donation. I have done 8 shots of Fireball Moonshine today. But I'm all caught up. So unless we get another $10 donation, I'll be sobering up the rest of the evening. Which, again, not a complaint. And nor am I trying to blackmail or greed you guys into giving donations. But I do appreciate it when you do. It definitely helps support. Right now, all money that pops in or that is donated does go to help cover some emergency vet bills for my kitty. We had to take him to the emergency vet unexpectedly. And it did take money that, unfortunately, I really didn't have at the time. So any donation does 100% go to take care of my baby kitties. So just saying. Night, Fruitcake. Have a good one, buddy. Have yourself a great one. Hope your night is awesome. Let's clear that out. Okay. We've made some achievements. We've made some advancements here. Let's look at the list. What are we at? So this is all talking about going to the Nether. While we could work on the Nether, I feel like that's too far to go. I don't want to jump that far in. We could try to increase our generator, but we really don't need to yet. I'm thinking we need to take a step back and either work on Smeltery or Mob Farm. Both of them would be beneficial. But to work on either, we're going to need to clear out some space. So let's start with clearing out some space. I think that makes sense to everybody, right? Hopefully, maybe, kind of. I don't know. I just say things. Nobody listens to me. If you do, what's wrong with you, man? Don't listen to me. I'm stupid. But here we go. I'm gonna move forward, and we're gonna do what we can do. Here we go again on my own. Going down the only road I've never known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. You want Mob Farm first? Sounds like a good idea. We've got some punji sticks. I really can't use them, though. A manual Mob Farm uses way less. So if we're going to do it Mob Farm first, Teresa has requested a Mob Farm. Okay. That changes what I was just doing there for a minute. But that's okay. So a Mob Farm, I'm going to need to be, if I remember correctly, just like Sky Factory, 30 blocks away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. I don't think it's as important to be 30 blocks away, as we saw things were spawning right around my regular house right off the bat. Sky Factory 4 is set up where things don't spawn directly next to the spawn point. Most other packs do not have that limitation. Oh, man, I broke my hammer. Only 2 deaths is correct, Smitty. Draven, the ever-living, the unkillable, And I'm going to tell you, I'm sobering up right now, so the chance of me dying is actually decreasing. As I get more sober, Draven lives longer. That's how this game works, by God. But we're going to build a manual mob farm. This is going to take a little bit of space. So we're going to go ahead and hammer it out here real quick. We're going to make room for a manual mob farm. I'm only going to make a relatively small one early on. If I remember from Stoneblock 2, I didn't really use a mob farm very long because I started moving into chickens. And that eliminated a large amount of the things I would need from a mob farm. So we're going to start with a mob farm and we'll see what we get out of it. I have the design in my head. It's the same basic mob farm that I used in Sky Factory 3. It's very close to the design that Bacon Donut, one of the creators of the early mod packs, in fact, including Minecraft, the original Sky Factory 1 and such, and moving forward, was the original designer of Sky Factory, with the phenomenal and ungodly Darkosto joining him later on to help create the later episodes, including Sky Factory 3 and 4. But Bacon Donut's original design for a manual mob farm is still what I use to this day. It just works for me. It's easy to use. It doesn't require a lot of resources, so it's pretty easy and quick to put together. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm going to make a small one this time to help it work. So if you're wondering, Draven, what in the name of all this Canadian are you doing? I promise there is a method to my madness. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I need at least 2 more squares. Can make a tinker hammer. Tenji? Yes, I am aware of that. One of the things I mentioned earlier is I'm not a big fan of Tinker's tools, and I rarely use them. It's purely a personal preference. There's nothing wrong with Tinker's tools. I'm just not a fan of the process of having to make them. I don't have a forge. I don't have a melter. To go through all that crap, to be able to make the patterns so I could make a tool is very resource expensive. Or I could just take 2 sticks and 2 stone and make a regular hammer. Right? I mean, you think about it from a convenience point of view. And I'm very lazy and very into convenience. But if you look for convenience, the time it's going to take me to make the resources to make a hammer of that caliber, I could be done building the thing I want to make. There we go. I've got a hammer. Now, doing the same thing with a forge would have taken much, much longer. You can make stone tools with tinkers. That is correct as well. But again, at the time, putting it together and then repairing it, sticks and wood are not something that I'm in low regard for. So I'm pretty good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's my 7. I need to do 1 more and then I'm good. I mostly don't use tinker tools at all. In Sky Factory 4 or mod packs like it, I use it to make an obsidian pickaxe so I can get ardite and cobalt from the nether. And then once I've got those, I never use it again. Because if you have a pack that has mystical agriculture, it really isn't that hard to get better tools. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, this isn't even. That's horrible. Hey, Graham, no problem, buddy. I appreciate you hanging with us, man. Enjoy your sleep. I understand. After this stream is over, I have to take my trash out. It's trash night where I am. And then I'm going to go to sleep as well because I have to go to my heartbreaking, soul-sucking, just life-crushing job tomorrow. But tomorrow is my Friday, and then I'm off 2 days, so I'm pretty excited about that. I love Tinker's Tools and still won't understand. Because nearly every mod pack just gives you better tool options. And that's really what comes down to it. I'll make mystical agriculture tools and never have to worry about them again. In almost every situation, they're indestructible. I make them, I never got to repair them. I never got to replace them. They're just ready to go. And that is exactly what I'm looking for. And when it comes to armor, Tinker's armor is basically useless unless it can give you the ability to fly, which it can't. Which means until there's a Tinker's armor that lets me fly, Tinker's armor is useless to me. Even in a game like Stoneblock, where I'm underground and you can't zip around in the sky, flight drastically makes things easier. The ability to move around or zip around your area much faster in the air is much better than walking around on the ground. So until Tinker's gives your armor the ability to fly, I have absolutely no reason to ever use Tinker's armor. And if there's mystical agriculture in the pack, Tinker's tools, well, you can get them early. As soon as you can get a supremium or even an adequate mystical agriculture tool, you just don't need them ever again. Mystical agriculture eliminates the need for any form of Tinker's tool. Especially considering you can charm them and put enchants on them and everything just as well. All right. So here's how a mob spawner works. You need at least 3 high. Okay? You want 3 high because why? You want your Enderman to be able to pop in there. Anything in Draven? What? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Whoops. Broke my hammer again. So now here's the thing, right? I could go back and repair my Tinker's hammer that I took longer to build. Or I could just do this. Look, a new hammer. Except I'm drunk, so it's not working. There we go, new hammer. I'm good again. Done. Okay. Okay, that'll work. I'm just testing something. I gotta break those. If you are buzzed, I can understand why. So here goes again. You know, if you got a video for automating ingots or alloys in Sky Factory 4. Well, that's going to depend for you there, Tenchi. Technically, yes, I do. And that's just a matter of auto crafting. Right? Automatic crafting is all that you need. So if you're looking for ingots, it depends on what type of ingot you're trying to make. Because some ingots require specific machines or specific materials. If you're looking for something as easy as iron ingots, your best bet is to go ahead and automate a smeltery, to be honest with you. Because you're going to get more profit out of the amount of ore or amber you put in there. You're going to get more ingots on your return. So if you're looking to automate something, a basic ingot, then yes, automating a smeltery, which is not hard to do, it would require a couple of my different tutorials to put it together. So let's just say iron, right? So you want to automate iron amber first. I have a tutorial that shows you how to automate crafting with simple storage. That's the one you're looking for. That'll show you how to automate amber. Once you have the amber created, you want to export that out of your simple storage system into a chest that feeds into your smeltery. Not hard to do. Export cable. That's all you need. An export cable coming out of your simple storage system into a chest, which then feeds via hopper or item extraction cable into your smeltery. Turns the amber into your ingots, right? It's going to pour into your regular table with your cast just like normal. Underneath your tables, you're going to have those items automatically pulled out via a hopper or an item extraction cable into a chest. That chest you're then going to feed directly back into your simple storage system using an import cable. So while I don't have a tutorial showing that entire process, I have a couple tutorials that shows each step of it, if that makes sense. And if you really need them, let me know. I can put them back on. I can link those for you. Now, if you're looking at more complicated ingots that might require a melter or an alloy, something or other, like tough ingots and such, It's close to the same situation. You want to automate the ingots just like we just talked about into your simple storage system. Then you want to extract those ingots at a separate point into your alloy smelter or whatever the ingot former, whatever you're using. And then have that input back into your simple storage system anywhere in the system. So I have tutorials that show you all parts of that, but not one that specifically shows how to do a specific ingot, because depending on the ingot you're looking for, the process will change, if that makes sense. If it's an ingot that requires alloying certain metals, that's very different than trying to do a base metal like iron or gold or even something like silver, right? Something like that. Once you get into things like manulian, which requires 2 other ingots, tough alloy, which requires a couple different ingots, those are going to require more steps. So you can take my tutorials, how to automate simple storage, how to automate tough alloy, how to import or export items into a simple storage method. Those are steps you can combine to make that entire process work, depending on the type of ingot that you're trying to form. The vast majority of them are going to form purely just through Smeltery and Amber. Those are the easiest. It's when you get to the ones where you have to combine 2 ingots that's going to get a little bit more complicated. If you find that there's a specific ingot you want to put together automation, but you're having a hard time figuring it out, let me know. I'll get with you or put together a tutorial showing that one specifically for you. But it's hard to do that for every ingot since there's so many different variations depending upon the ingot that you want to do. I hope that makes sense. I hope that covers kind of what you're looking for. Shift click the tool material, shift click the tool again. Not sure. Easy. Hey, Mr. Paul. Oh, I miss Paul. He sniped me and then left. I love Paul. Paul's one of my longest term followers here. Already using auto crafting ambers, and my smelter is already set up to auto input into the storage. So if you've got that, you're pretty much done if it's a basic metal. Once it exports out of your smeltery, you just want to directly import that directly into your simple storage using an import cable and a chest with a lower priority, aka higher priority, than the actual filing cabinet that it's connected to. Again, that's with simple storage. I really couldn't tell you with AE. That's a little bit different. I feel like I've forgotten what I was working on. I think we were looking at building a smeltery. I think that's where we are at this point. Oh, no. We made the mob farm. That's what we're working on. We're working on a mob farm. I'm sorry. I get so involved in questions. I love answering questions. That's my favorite part about being able to stream, is to be able to answer questions about mods or mod packs in real time. Because I know a lot of times, and I've mentioned this before, but some of you may not know this. It's going to sound real weird. I literally get at this point, and this isn't me trying to be egotistical. I'm trying to make a point. I get about 300 to 400 comments across all my videos a day. YouTube makes me aware or notifies me of about 10% of them. So I try to reply to them, but YouTube literally doesn't tell me about all of them. So because of that, a lot of comments left on videos, unless I go back and start looking through the comments on every video I have, I just don't know a comment is left. So I really do try to do my very best to answer all the questions left in comments, but sometimes I just don't know the question is there. So being able to... Oh, that was not smart. That was not what I meant to. Being able to answer the questions in real time like this means I get to be able to help people out. So I really, really do enjoy that. Dana Bird pops in. Hi, I watch a lot of your Sky Factory 4 stuff. Recently starting Glacial Awakening. Have you played it? You need help. Thank you in advance. I have never played I've never played Glacial Awakening. If you just showed up, I do a shot anytime somebody donates $10. We've had a lot of donations today. I'm just a little buzzed, so please forgive me. But I've not played that mod pack, so I'm not as familiar with it. But while I may not have, a lot of my wonderful community may have. So I would recommend this. feel free to put your question in chat. It might be something I might be able to answer just based on knowledge across the other mod packs that I've played. If it's not, it might be something that somebody in the community is familiar with. Worst case scenario, we can then take that question and put it on the Onlydraven Gaming Discord. Link for that is down in the description of the stream, as well as all my socials, where there's even a larger group of people who might be able to answer the question for you. So while I'm not right off the bat familiar with it, it would be definitely throw it at me, by God, and we will find a way to find an answer for you. Groovy. Better if you go on Draven Discord. Draven, it does help a little bit because there are so many wonderful, knowledgeable people who can help there who've played packs that I may not have, right? We've got the Discord channel is, I'm not going to lie to you, it's very, I wouldn't say active. That's not the word I'm looking for. It's very well manned, you know, like manning the fort. There are, whoa, Christ cookies. No, don't blow up my good stuff. Why is there a creeper in here? Which one of you have done this? No, you bastard. Okay, listen. I need to talk to you guys. Why are you sending creepers to attack me? It's the only thing that makes sense. Some of you are attacking me with creepers. I don't appreciate it. Gonna need you guys to chillax a little bit with your creeper attacks. That's not cool, man. Sorry, I'm just playing. Can't believe I haven't died yet. Let's see here. You're welcome, very welcome, Dana. Who said that? Who said that? Who said that noise? Hey, look! Our mob farm has already started. Look at all the mobs in there. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a light source up here. So you can see it doesn't affect in there. Went up there so things don't kill me. So here's the last thing I have to do. I have to dig this down one step lower so it's easier for me to slap the bejeebas out of the things that are in my mob farm. It's going to work out perfectly. You guys are going to be like, Draven, I had no idea you had this type of skills. Oh my goodness. How are you guys doing today? I know it's like Sunday on the weekend and tomorrow is the most dreaded of all days. The evil Sunday. But how are you guys doing overall? You guys doing all right? I know we don't have any big holidays coming up soon, so it's harder to make things, you know, to look forward to. Creeper. Creeper. See, here's what I'm doing. See, this is how a manual mob farm works. You just zoom in, smack them, and back out. A spider in there. Excellent. Got a loot bag. Love loot bags. Got a spider again, got a spider again. So then when that's empty, go in here. You grab whatever they drop. There's another loot bag I didn't have. Back out, close the door. Manual mob farm. So there's a manual mob farm design. That's kind of what I'm using. We got some loot bags though. Let's see what we got. You can combine loot bags, but this early in the game, usually I can use them. That one, not so much. What do we got? A Spectre Coil NR. I don't even know what the hell that is. Blaze Rod. All right. Blaze Rod. That's worth getting. I'm all right with the Blaze Rod. What's this going on here? What's this? I am running out of room to put stuff. We're going to need more storage. We haven't reached a point. What are you doing in there, Cole? We haven't reached a point yet where we are able to... that's not enough wood. Open up any serious storage system. I'm working on it. Bear with me. All right, we're going to need some more. Let's put you here for now. Why is there a hole here? Oh, that's right. There's a creeper. All right, this is going to be for extra stuff I don't know what I'm going to do with yet. That sounds good. So we're going to give the mod spawner a moment or two to fill back up again. While that's happening, we're going to go ahead and we're going to continue making room to work with. Oh, I didn't mean to break that. Make room to work with, right? Because that's what we're looking for here. We need room to expand. So that would be cool. I promise the alcohol's starting to fade. I'm already more in control of my faculties. Let me catch up with chat. Don't think I've seen your coal or charcoal comment. You know what? Tenshi, I don't think that I have seen it. I apologize. If you wouldn't mind posting it again, I'd love to read it. Don't want to go to school tomorrow. Gorb, My friend, I understand your pain. I would punch a baby if it meant I didn't have to go to work tomorrow. Monday is our busiest day of the week that I have to deal with. Today was really slow. I had 8 to 10 minutes between calls. I got to sit there and do fun stuff. Tomorrow will not be that way, but luckily tomorrow's my Friday, so I'll take that. Spectre coils are completely insane for FE generation. Only one can completely power your auto sieve. Okay, well, I've never messed with those. And as I've mentioned in the past, I do like to try mods I've never messed with before. So maybe we'll mess with some of those here in just a little bit when we have the mojo to do so. So again, that's always one of the best parts of a new mod pack. It's looking for mods that I may have never got to play with before. Give me those cobblestone. Why you won't give me those cobblestone? It's the opportunity to play mods that I may have never got to play before. It gives me a different way to get to do things I've never got to try. Down to pieces. They smelt one item each piece. Coal breaks down to pieces. But does it give me torches? I mostly use coal for torches. Usually it doesn't take long to get a better fuel than coal. So torches is my main use for coal. And I only make charcoal at the beginning until I can get a regular supply of coal. Then I never make charcoal again. But I will if it makes me better torches. All right, like I said, we're expanding here. We're expanding. So you're wondering why I leave these blocks here. So I leave these blocks here because they're my floating lights. They're high enough that right now they're not in my way. I don't know why that one's not lit up, though. That's kind of weird. Let's go check our spawner again. I need ender pearls. The chance of me getting enderman popping in here this early, though, seems awkward. Why are there no monsters in here? Give me your monsters. Oh, I left a hole over here. I shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. Hold on. Let me fix that. Get rid of this. Boy, that one takes a long time to break. There we go. Cobblestone. Where'd the little wall go? Crap. I'm missing the little wall. Alright, tell you what, we'll do this then in the meantime. That's going to make it just as light resistant. That's all that matters to me. See, look at that. The light is shining through here. Normally it doesn't do that. Alright, that's better. Okay, we'll give that some time. Can't believe I've been running as long as I have on less than one food hunger bar. Very strange. Alright, we'll continue our growth because we're going to have to build a smeltery. Right? A smeltery seems to be in every mod pack that I play. I'm going to throw a challenge out there for you folks who are smarter than I am. If you're thinking of making your own mod or mod pack, I'd love to see an alternative to the smeltery. In almost every other regard in Minecraft, there's an alternative, right? There's an alternative to different storage systems. There's many different alternatives on how to create power, right? There's not a lot of options for a smeltery. I would love to see a smeltery alternative. Someone to come up with, hey, here's another thing that's maybe along the lines of a smeltery that might be just as equally as difficult to make, but with the same type of output, or is harder to make, but you get better returns on it. So again, I'm not saying something to replace the smeltery. Something on par with the smeltery that will bring you in level with it. Okay, so I'm starving to death. Now, I promised I wouldn't eat anything to see if I die this stream, to see if we get our death counter. So there's a very good chance I'm going to die in a minute. And if that happens, it's totally Teresa and Steven's fault, and you should blame them. We might get our death counter, though. So I'm looking for a material that will smelt down some type. I use the word smelt, of course, even though, I don't want a smeltery. Just saying, alternatives. I like options. Give me options, and then I can pick the one I like the best. I think most people would agree with that, right? If you can jump into a Minecraft mod pack and you've got choice of different power sources or storage surges and stuff, you get to pick the one that you like that works best for your play style. I think everyone would appreciate that. Let's check out, let's count up with, let me check back up with this chat. Difficult, immersive engineering, arc furnace is similar. Okay, well, that's not one that I've ever worked with. I'd be interested to look into that. Hanzo, could you please send me the Discord info? I can't find it. Hey, don't you worry, man. You feel free to let me know. Hang on a second. I can get that for you. Let me pull up the Discord real quick. It should be down in the description area of underneath my stream. But in case it isn't, let me grab you. Let me figure out how to do it again. Give me a second. Let's see. How do you invite people to a server? It's been so long since that lets me invite a specific person. I feel stupid. It's been so long since I've had to create a new code. I don't remember how to do it. I know it's down in the description. Tell you what, I hate to do it. I hate to dumb it out here. If you don't see it down in the description area of this stream, if you would take a moment to go to my personal website, onlydraven.com, there's a button you can click on very close to the top that'll take you directly to the Discord and let you join up. I'm sorry that I have to figure out how to do it. It's probably in there, and I'm just still a little bit too buzzed to realize it. I feel bad for saying that. I've been so buzzed to stream. But I will figure out how to get another one on there. But there should be a description down below. Draven, I think too many chimpkins. Man, I don't know what chimpkins still are. Another something to replace the smeltery. I know you're thinking, Draven, why are you just breaking these bricks? I'm trying to make us some room to expand. We're gonna have a very large area by the time I get done. Oh, we got some mobs up here. Who's in my hole? Oh, skeletons and witches. Come here, you son of a witch. Get you a piece of my love. No! I died. Robbed. I was robbed. I still don't see a death counter. I don't think the code for death counter worked. I typed it in like it said, but I'm not getting anything. That's my head. Put my clothes back on. Put my clothes back on. Let's see. That goes up there. That goes over there. That goes over that. Tool. How do you shoot me? I'm immune to your devil worship. Can't reach that one witch over there. Don't make me come in there. I'm gonna have to go inside. Okay, now that one's done, I can attract this one. Come here. There you go. Come on back over. Come here. I'm a little bit lower than I should be. I should have half blocks here. That's one of the problems I'm working with. Yeah, I don't think the death thing worked like it was supposed to. Hang on, I gotta kill this bitch. Come here. Oh, you googly-eyed witch son of a bitch. I got a bone out of that. I don't know why. I forget why I needed that. I really need some more slabs. I'll work on that. I'm going to work on that off camera. I'm going to work on that mob spawner and figure out 3 deaths. Okay, I'm on the ball with the deaths. I am in like Flynn with your death count. But I have a bone to pick. Haha. Oh, there is a death counter. Draven only dressed 1. Okay, so I don't know how to up that. So I guess we'll have to say the first 2 didn't count. They never really happened, and they shouldn't be held against me. So there's a Draven deaths, only Draven 1. That's pretty cool. I wonder if that works in every mod pack. Because I wouldn't mind adding that to other playthroughs in the future. I could add that before I even start. Alright, so we'll just call that my very first death. No reason to worry about the first 2. It's almost like they didn't even happen. Draven, the epitome of sweetness and... Oh, I broke the hole in the wall. Damn it. I'm just being silly. Do I have any more wood? I do. Whew. This is the most I've drank on stream in a while. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I might be a little bit fuzzy. Cobblestone. Will you? Will you remember? We'll see. I'm going to hold you to that, Mr. Smitty. I'll hold you to that. I guess that means that at least one of the two of you is going to have to show up regularly. If you don't, I guess I'll get away with murder. I mean, my own, technically, when you think about it. I know I'm only going one direction, but there's a reason for that. A, not because I'm a fan of the band. I don't think I've ever heard a One Direction song. I've heard about One Direction. The only reason I know One Direction exists is because so many people hate them. I don't know why. Why do you hate music you don't like? You can hate the music. Don't listen to it. I mean, you gotta hate the people. Very confusing to me. I don't like AE storage, but I have nothing against whoever made it. Just because I don't like it doesn't make that fact. That's purely opinion. Again, I don't understand that mentality of hating something because somebody else, you don't like it doesn't mean you have to hate the person who made it. You know, unless they're like, again, racist, sexist, misogynistic, homophobic. If they're the type of filth that are just horrible as a human being, that's a little different. Hating someone for that is very different than hating their material. Again, personal opinion. Screen you said is 1. You can add 2 by scoreboard. We'll keep count. So continue to use Tinker's tools. It's 2 times. I guess that Invar hammer to break up the 9 blocks at a time is postponed for a long time. I don't like breaking 9 at a time because very often I want to do it in straight lines. I'm very OCD about how I mine, which is purely a negative on my part, by all means. In no way am I saying that's the way it should be. Here's what I'm doing right now. I'm building an indent into this wall where I can put a smeltery. So my goal is now to build a smeltery into this wall. Then we're going to work on the materials for a smeltery. Right? What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, I'm going to have to go one more over. Because a smeltery, as we know, I usually do a 5 by 5. There is a method to my madness, although it makes no sense to anyone but me, and sometimes even I'm confused. Let's see. Draven, Steven's helped me add the 2. Now I'm very confused. Steven, I may have to have you hit me up with that tomorrow. I'm just not sure I'm in a position to be able to type that right now. But I totally believe you that it'll work. I'm afraid I'll break something. Pretty much any Modpack is part of base Minecraft. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, it's good to know that the option exists, right? So one thing that I might do between now and the next time that you guys are here, which is tomorrow night, is I might mine out a whole bunch of open area for us to work with so I don't have to do this part that I'm doing right now on camera. Because I know that's not the most exciting thing to watch. I may also plant a bunch of trees and wiggle my booty and get a bunch of wood built up and a bunch of cobblestone's building up already. I don't have to do anything with that. But with wood, I might build up a bunch of wood just by shagging trees and stuff to get ahead of the ball there, if you will. Okay. Just so that tomorrow we can focus more on advancing. And again, that's how I normally run my mod packs on stream. The basic gathering of resources I'll do off camera, but I'll do my best not to advance us or build anything specific until you guys are back here with me and can watch and participate. How's the chicken work in this? It's not like you can go out and look for them. Hey, that's a great idea. Great question. So, if I remember correctly, there's a specific type of food that you can do to get a chicken. Let's start with chicken. 2 chicken, spawn egg. So you can buy a chicken spawn egg with 3 emeralds in a market. So that's the easiest way, but you do have to be to emeralds at least before you can do that. There used to be a type of chicken food that you could put down that would cause a chicken to spawn. I remember that from number 2. I don't know if that's in number 1 or not. I'd have to look a little further. But that's the easiest way that I know of, is to have a market and just buy the chicken. Then you drop it down, you have a spawn egg. And you really just need 1 of them. Then you slap it inside of a roost chicken place. It'll make eggs. Then you slap a bunch of those on the ground till you get a second chicken. Then you breed the 2 chickens together and you gather up a bunch of chickens. And then from that point, you can start making your other chickens. But the market is usually the easiest way to get it. What's up, Mr. Paul? Bait. That's the word. There's a chicken bait that you can get, that you can use to get other chickens around. Although, again, if I remember correctly, I think I always use the market. It's just been a while since I've done a Stoneblock version of it. But that's also true. I might get an egg as a reward, too. You know what I mean? That could also help me skip that step. If I get an egg, I'll use that for sure. What am I in? 1, 2, 3. I want to go in 4. I want it to stick out 1 so I can use this corner to smelt with. So I'm only going 4 deep. Yeah. In my smeltery here. Chickens are very cool. You breed the chickens, you make new chickens, multiply. Yes. So a lot of the different animal resource types require you to breed different of them together to get different kinds. A good example is breed a cobalt and an ardite together will give you a manulian. That's a very common one. Or I think is it brass and copper gives you bronze? Something like that. I'm sure I'm wrong, but it's something along those lines. And by doing so, you get to a point where you're able to make a whole bunch of good stuff. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which means that one. I'm just preparing for my smeltery. I'm building the space that I need. This one has both of them, chickens and roost, just like Sky Factory 2. I did check that earlier myself, just because of my love of chickens. All right, that's where our smeltery is going to go. I'm going to pull this block with a torch out eventually. Once I get in a little bit further, that's going to go there just for now until I get it. So here's what we're looking at. We've got 13 minutes left in the stream. Not a whole lot of time to get much done. Tin and copper is bronze. Thank you very much, Phantom. I appreciate that. Joined and asked my question. Thank you for letting me join. Dana, I'm happy to. I was happy to address your question, too. If you need anything else, you let us know. I appreciate you, and welcome to the community. We love having you. Chickens, very cool. Chickens. Yeah, chickens are boss. Chickens are my favorite animal resource pack. Followed by cows, bees, and hogs are last. Again, it doesn't make hogs bad. It just means I don't like them as much as the other ones. Again, I have a wonderful idea for another one. Sheep. You breed the sheep, you shear the sheep, you make the wool. The wool gives you the resource you're looking for through a special machine. Maybe some type of weaving thing that makes ingots. Breeding the different sheep will give you the different types of sheep, which will give you the different wool. It's a great idea. I just don't know how to make mods. I'm not into coding. It's not my jam. I'm just not smart enough to do it. But by God, I wish somebody could so I could work with them and we'd get it done. So the chickens themselves, the way that works is a chicken, regular chicken, will give you eggs, which you can then smack into the ground, which eventually will give you other chickens. When you get the specialty chickens, like say I'm breeding, and we're talking about what we just did a minute ago, right? Say I have a tin chicken and a copper chicken. And I put a tin chicken and a copper chicken together. They will make a bronze chicken. Maybe. There's a percentage chance. The higher level of the chicken they are, the better chance you have of getting it. And the faster they'll breed. So you can get a chicken to be a 10-10-10. There are 3 different stats. It's very complicated. I have a Sky Factory 3 tutorial that explains how chicken works. Highly recommend checking that out. If you have questions about chickens. Roost changes it a little bit, which is a secondary chicken mod. Actually makes a lot of stuff easier. But yeah, again, I would recommend checking that out if you'd like, just to get a basic idea of how chickens work. All right, I need clay. I'm going to need gravel, and I'm going to need sand. So clay is going to be the tough one. I'm going to need a... Wait, why am I doing that? I have infinite water. I'm a dumbass. Hold on a minute. I forgot I have infinite water. That's my fault. Get these leaves out of the way. I didn't mean to throw that on the ground. Pick it up. Pick it up. Here we go. Water. Crucible. Oh, you're going to be like that, are you? Okay, hang on. Waste those leaves there. Water. Dust. Clay. See, that's how it's going to work here. Water. Dust. Clay. Water. Dust. Clay. So this is how we're going to get a bunch of clay ahead. Then we need sand and gravel, which is just purely through hammering. We haven't done a lot of sieving yet. We've actually done a pretty good job of advancing without a lot of sieving, which I'm happy with. The fact that I got all this dust by accident, because I did something wrong, is genuinely going to help us out for what I'm doing right now. So we're going to get us a bunch of clay. Oops. Then we're going to go ahead and work on gravel and sand, which is the other two components of the stuff you use to make a smelt. Grout! That's the word I'm looking for. Grout. I am going to take just a quick second, though, to get some more lava going here. Because why not, right? Make the clay. Let's see. Each color gives different amounts of power. Is there a chicken masturbate? Wah, wah, wah. I know there's one mod pack where it will give a 10-10-10 for the newly bred one instead of 1-1-1. Yeah, that's Sky Factory 3. So if you breed two 10-10-10s, you'll get a 10-10-10 automatically. That's how it works in Sky Factory 3. Now, Stoneblock 2 and any pack that involves Roost does not work that way. With Roost, 10-10-10 will still make a 1-1-1, but it'll make it much faster. They breed faster the higher level they are. So it's still worth it to do it. Because you want 10-10-10s at the end of the day anyways. A roost, an actual roost that you can put them in, will hold will hold 16 of them. So you want at least 16 of every one, so that way you can be producing them at the fastest pace possible. Because not only does it make chickens, it makes the resources that chicken makes as well. Let's see. Max level chickens. Yes. Crucible equals hold down. Oh, I agree with you, boss. I'm just nowhere near having the components for that yet. I don't even know if kitchen sink is in this pack. That's a great question. Let's take a look. It is. Yeah, kitchen sink. Not far away. I could almost make one of those, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be against doing that next episode. If you guys can remember, remind me tomorrow and we'll focus on making a kitchen sink. I'd remember myself, but there's no way in the world I'd be able to do that after tonight. Again, I can't help but thank everybody for all of the wonderful donations tonight. We've had so much support. And again, especially in a time period where I'm doing my very best to look after my little baby kitties, I appreciate your help in allowing me to do so. So thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. I will have the donation counter updated with the additional, was it $25 and $50, $75 that we received in donations today? No, $80. $80 we received in donations today. So thank you very much for that. It definitely helps my family out. And if you've been here very long, you know how much my cats mean to me, man. We don't have kids. That's the closest I'm going to get, and I adore my cats. So thank you very much for helping me take care of them. It means a lot to me. It really does. Thank you. And if you're not in a position to do that, that's still cool. I still love you. I do. One thing you can do that's completely free is you can click like. Click like on this stream if you would. And all my streams and videos if you watch them. Clicking like on a stream definitely helps YouTube know that you enjoy the content, and it'll help support and provide that option for other people who are looking for content, which means my content gets in the eyes of other people, and just helps more people be aware of my stuff. So thank you very much for that. And if you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. And last but not least, if you have a Twitch account and you're not yet following my Twitch channel, it'd be awesome if you'd give us a follow over there as well. I stream on Twitch Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sorry, take that back. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday, where we don't play Minecraft over there, but I do other open world crafting games. So you're gonna find stuff like No Man's Sky. Play a bunch of that. 7 Days to Die is the one we're doing big right now. We also do Conan Exiles, Raft, Stranded Deep, Subnautica, games along those lines. I love open world crafting style games. That's my jam. I don't do a lot of shooters, mostly because I'm not good at them. But that's how it is. All right, so we've got enough clay to deal with. Let's get ourselves some gravel. Now this should go pretty quickly because I can just automate most of this. And by automate, I mean, oh, not that one. Vein mine. There we go. Look at all that gravel I just got. How good is that? Now we need some sand, so I got to do it again. I hate the sound of sand and gravel. It's like the devil to me. That's the wrong button again. Oh, I'm going to be forever hitting tilde. Okay, hold on. I need another hammer. Please, hammer. Don't hurt them. That's an MC Hammer reference for those of you who are old and might know what I'm talking about. Wait, why is that? Yeah, that's fine. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. Let's see here. Consig method makes soul sand earliest. Yep, it's good for a lot of stuff. It really is. All right, let's get some sand started. I just need to get at least enough grout going to get a basic smeltery. We've only got about 4 minutes. So I was hoping to get at least the start of it down. Okay, let's see here. So there's, let's see, I'm going to break that. So there's, no, that's cobblestone. So it's, where's the gravel? Oh, I haven't made any gravel yet. Crap. Let's make some gravel. There's a chance I'm going to die. Because I did say, oh wait, I already did that. I can eat now, didn't I? I can say I can eat now. I've already died once to not eating. I'll eat a plump whatever the hell it is. A plump peach. Do I have any apples left? Alright, either way I'm going to die because I don't have any food. I've not focused on food much in this playthrough. I probably should focus more on food. I hit the wrong button again. You know, it's not a bad idea with the automation of the thing there, Tenchi. That's a good idea. I should probably bumble with some of that. We'll look into that next episode. Remind me, because again, I've been drinking and I might not remember. Grout. Give me that lead. Look at all that delicious grouty grout we're doing. 46. I don't know if that's going to be enough to get the first layer of smeltery, but it's a start. I'll take it. Let's pull that out of there. Is my glass in here? It's not. I'm going to need glass. There's my glass. There's my glass. I'm going to need that for some of the stuff. Oh, I got a bunch of gravel and I didn't realize. I got a bunch of gravel here. Oh, let's go look at our mob spawner while we're waiting. I see a mob or two down here. Let's go slap them silly. Who wants some of this? Zomber. Come here, Zomber. Give me your Zomberty guts. You googly-eyed bastard. All right, let's get in there. Ooh. Spooky. Spooky sounds. All right, well, that's one. I'll take it. Mustache is itchy. Itchy mustache. How many of you had to deal with that in your life, right? Draven special that way. All right, how are we looking? We got some grout going. All right. I'm getting a start. I need a lot. I feel like I'm going to need more than that. I've got gravel and I've got clay, so it's sand that I really need here. There's some more grout. Okay, so I need sand. Okay. Work on some more sand while that's cooking. We've only got 1 minute left. I should probably call that a day because I still have to take my trash out to the curb and all that before I go to bed tonight. So let's call that a day. All right, everybody. I'm good. Oh, you hit the button again. We are going to go ahead and call that a stream. Thank you all very much for coming and hanging out with me today. I love every one of you, and I really do appreciate you spending time with me on this, my first episode of Stoneblock 1. I will be back here again on YouTube tomorrow night, starting again at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, running till 11. Might run a little bit later tomorrow if we've got enough people watching and interested in the stream. So keep an eye out for that. If you haven't already, be sure to hit like and subscribe and all that other stuff I talked about earlier. I won't go into detail on that. But either way, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for showing so much interest in this pack. If you're enjoying this pack, you'd like to see more of it, or there's specific things you'd like to see in future streams, please be sure to put that down in the comments. Leave a comment saying hi. I don't care. Any type of comment is greatly appreciated and helps give the channel the interaction that lets it be shown by YouTube to more eyes so more people can join us in all the fun stuff that we do. All right? I got a Discord channel. You can follow me over there. Onlydraven Gaming is the channel on Twitch. More than anything else, I just thank you very much for sharing some of your time with me. All right? I hope you all have yourselves a very wonderful weekend. I hope you'll come back and see me again tomorrow. But if you're not able to do so, I do hope you have yourself a great week. Party hard, but party safe, and hopefully I will see you again very soon. All right? Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.